I don't think Delusive Angie has any place to talk after what she said to the victim of a horrific domestic violence incident.
Exactly. You know, we know all about this, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know.
Jenny, you were flashing the cash tonight, though. Sorry.
I think it's wrong she's blaming you. I don't think it's right at all.
I think to blame is Prickster. Like, he's still alive now. He's still dragging her on the screen. Look at her, she's crying. Everyone boo-hoo. I don't care what I've said. I stand by everything I said, and I'm not going to say anything bad in your box, Canadian Angie, but everything I said on my live earlier on, I stand by, and I will never change my mind after what's been done to me by these people. I've got no remorse, no sympathy. If I was to be diagnosed with cancer tomorrow, they'd celebrate on the live, and you know it, and I know it, you know what I mean? It'd be calm there. Look, she's dying. Oh, she can't. And that's what it'd be. So I'm glad, and I really hope that worse things happen to them, honestly. Absolutely. After everything I've been through for many years, you know what I mean? I'm the one person who is allowed to have this point of view.
Again, I haven't seen the FYP and what you said.
Oh, I can't wait for you to say that.
Well, is it
everyone's outraged?
Is everybody freaking out? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, well, Delusive's come to and you have 4,300. You may as well all come over here, loves, because I'm going to be in the comments over here writing my comments. So if you come and watch Canadian Angie, you'll see my comments. And then you can screenshot all the terrible things I'm going to say.
Listen, the two, Corey, what's he going to do? Pass a little bit of judgment when he's done the worst of the worst. And he'll sit there and say, I've done the worst of the worst. I haven't done anything. The only thing you guys can come after me for is that her? Is that not her? Is that what she looks like? Oh, she's a probably 80-year-old woman. That's all you guys have. You've got no other shit.
I love the way we have a voice, particularly for them. Jenny, thank you for the gifts tonight, my love. And Maddie as well.
No, you're welcome, but thank you for pinning me. Because
we'll make sure to let everybody know here that if you're watching, Maddie's on a backup right here, so she needs all the follows, love.
No, thank you so much. You helped me out.
Well, I'm going to jump down. Oh, yes, love, I'll create all the drama.
Let's see what Evil Queen said.
Absolutely. I hope I get kissed out. I hope Canadian Angie drops me as I threatened and there's all the drama.
Ricochet, God bless you.
Love you all. Good night.
Love you.
I'm going to be in the comments. Delusive Angie and Corey. Oh my God, go and get a bath.
Why is Delusive camptoing me?
I don't know. Apparently.
I think Delusive should come and hop in the box and have her say when Evil Queen speaks. When we see the FYP. Her and Corey. Corey, of all people, Corey.
Why won't the mod thing work? There's so many coming in.
I don't know if these people mean for the box or if they're just pressing by accident. I think she wants to see what you say. Well, obviously that's why she's camptoing. I can't really yell or anything because my throat's very bad. Hello, Evil Delusive. Evil Delusive. Wow.
Yeah, I'm an evil delusive.
You're what?
I'm an evil delusive. And I can't change my name for 6 days.
Oh, why do you sound like Anya?
I don't know.
Oh? What brings you to the box, Evil Delusive?
What brings me to the box? I was just going to say, obviously, you know that Angie's camptoing you and she's blocking everyone that goes on to here and all of that.
Why would she stop people from going wherever they want?
Also, Corey said that you won't let him have the box.
Because I was like, who? What?
Corey. He's like, oh, I can't request the box because they won't let me have the box. They keep trying to send Angie over.
Corey's a liar, first of all. He's lying. Corey's not in no queue waiting to get a box. Corey, who's a habitual liar, he's not blocked from here, so he's more than welcome to a fucking box. So Corey, stop
getting the box.
Corey is just fucking trouble lately. He lies and lies, and I don't know how Delusive buys this guy's shit. Corey's not blocked from here.
It's because he hasn't got the face to come in after what he did to you in Delusive's boxes the other day.
Was it today or yesterday? I see something. He said, "I just love it. I just love it." He was talking to DG. DG said, "I don't know why you keep carrying on with all the drama."
I think Delusive needs to open her eyes to the fucking weirdos that she has around her.
No, they're a perfect
I think that's
pair.
what she needs to do.
Perfect pair.
Exactly. I think that's horrific. Again, delusive. If your content is going to shit, you don't need to cam to me. Go argue with someone. I don't know. Ricochet, what are we starting with tonight?
Sorry, I got nothing.
What are we starting with? Oh my god, my throat's not going to last long.
I got a video from Alicia.
Are we starting with Alicia then?
Yeah.
All right. Big box for Ricochet.
Can we all share it out, please? And make
Oh, hold
sure-
on. Let me change these boxes. Wait.
My mod thing won't work. How did I get it going the last time? This is
What
ridiculous.
do you want to wear? I don't think you can turn your camera on, Maddie. You don't have enough followers.
No, don't worry then.
Oh,
That what you want?
Maddie.
It's okay.
Makes me laugh.
My own fault. My own fault. I shouldn't have said what I said yesterday.
You should.
I'll see you later.
How can I make this where the boxes are? Hold on. No.
No.
Just a minute. I want to shrink that to. Oh, hold on.
Yeah. That's okay, isn't it? No.
Oh, let's do it to 5. Wait. How's that? No? Ricochet, no?
You can try that, yeah.
Yeah, let's try that. This is a L-shaped for... These are the fucking cartoon. Oh my god, I'm starting to... I don't know what I have. Maybe I have a chest infection now. I don't know. But I just can't get rid of this.
Yeah, you definitely need to go and see the
Yeah.
doctor.
I'm going to come tomorrow. I don't think I can do a phone call visit because he's going to want to check my chest and my back and stuff, so...
Yeah, you might need antibiotics or something.
I was on antibiotics. I had bronchitis. I had a puffer, and I had the antibiotics. And then that got a little bit better, and then went somewhere where someone had RSV and bronchitis. It was a party, and then I think 4 or 5 days later, I started again with the cold and my throat, my chest, and my throat is just done. Like, I feel like I'm constantly clearing it, but the cough is like really dry. It's not a productive cough, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna call tomorrow. Again, I don't think he'll give me anything over the phone. I'm probably gonna have to go in.
Yeah, you might need you might need a little steroid.
Oh,
You might do, because sometimes when you think you feel better, you're not quite over it, you do go out and then you pick something up so easily.
I also think with me though, because I have health anxiety really bad. Like I bought cough syrup today, and it's like children's cough syrup. Because my health anxiety is really bad, and it's really hard for me to take medication.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. Like I don't take any. I take my anxiety medication. I've been taking it for 10 years, but then that was because my anxiety was just so bad. But for me to take anything, it's like torture.
Can the doctors not suggest, they must be able to suggest something for you to take, you know?
It's not that. It's even if it doesn't matter what I take. It's just after I take it, my head's like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. It's gonna do this. It's gonna do that.
Panic, isn't it? It's panic.
Yeah,
Anxiety.
my anxiety kicks in. Yeah. Sometimes I can't swallow it. Like I cannot swallow any medication, even like for a headache, unless I have to have a piece of muffin and I have to hide the pill so I don't see it. It's just crazy.
God.
Like health anxiety is no joke at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I used to get there when I'd be in the shops and I'd have to find something cold to hold on to because I thought it was sort of drop down dead.
Yeah. That's why, anxiety and panic disorder.
Yeah.
I don't think we have Manuka honey here. I've never heard of it.
Yes, it must be very good.
Yeah, I was going to say there's lots of natural remedies. Look into is it homotherapy they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's lots of natural things that, you know, can help. Because sometimes natural medicine is much better than man-made medicine.
Yeah. I'll call him tomorrow, but like I said, he'll probably tell me to go in.
Because Mother Nature knows best.
We shall see. Let's just make it through tonight with some voice, I guess. All right, Ricochet, let's start with Alicia, and Dumbass, whatever you want to call her. So guys, honestly, like listen to this chick and everything she's going to say about her involvement. She's going to come after me, obviously. That's what this is about. and then I'll explain after. But listen to what she says about PLM. She didn't know they had a server, Discord. She didn't know any of that. So listen to what this one has to say.
You know, I just
Ricochet. The intro. EQ Mix said, "Where's your intro?" No, your intro. Mix, I forgot all about it. Oh, look, intro. You guys like the intro? Oh.
Battleground is calling, the sky's turning red. I'm ready for the fight, I'm a being misled. Gear up, load up, I'm on my way. In the world of free fire, I'm here to stay. The battleground is calling, the sky's turning red. I'm ready for the fight, I'm a being misled. Gear up, load up, I'm on my way. In the world of free fire, I'm here to stay.
I think twice is enough, yeah. All right, off we go. Everybody's so quiet. Ricochet, you're muted. Ricochet. There we go.
You ready?
Everybody's muted tonight.
In regards to this, she was saying, Alicia was talking about Purple Aki gifting her and getting excited. That's not what happened. I don't fuck with PLM. Never fuck with PLM. Purple Aki did gift me before all of this stuff come out. I said it on my live. I'll say it again. But when obviously all the PLM stuff and the kids stuff and the crazy shit happened, people didn't like have these people around. It used to be a troll group and it was funny, and they would spam Purple Hearts and they'd be in Rashantes and like controlling Rashante, and it was funny. But then like all this Discord stuff come out and all this kid stuff, and kids were getting doxxed and people were going to people's houses and it was all mad. So then people didn't fuck with them. I'm pretty sure that she was sat with Scottish Johnny when he has made pictures of children's faces on corn.
Yeah,
and she didn't know that. Scottish Johnny.
So when she says I sat with Scottish Johnny, I never sat with Scottish Johnny. He was in Delusives and he said he was going to do an exclusive on Brigham because Brigham's fucking mod is Cat and she's PLM or something. And he said on Delusives Live he was doing a fucking exposure on Alex Brigham. Everyone was in there. I was in that live waiting for him to do his exposure on Alex Brigham because apparently he was Knight Rider in PLM and stuff. The exposure never happened. There was a girl picking at me in the chat. This guy modded me up. I left the chat, left his live, demodded myself, and never seen Scottish Johnny again. So she's chatting shit right there. Everyone was in there waiting for this exposure on Brigham that never happened. Go on, Ricochet, sorry.
Exactly. One of the worst people in that group, from that group. So you can't say anything to me. Okay?
Alicia, these people,
And I've got an African.
they're scum. Literal scum.
Rusty as well.
Devon. Same.
Just a minute. Again, Devon's sitting there. I guess Devon's butthurt because of what I said last night. And I still stand by what I said with Devon. Devon has no right to even fucking speak on any of the stuff that's happened at all. At all, because we don't know if he's guilty or innocent anyway. Yeah, Devon. Go on, Ricochet.
Oh, yeah.
You sit with scum. You are scum. And that's...
Because I was around. When these people were around, I was around on this app. So I remember how it went down.
Nothing. They're scumbags.
I remember how it went down, how it happened, how things come out, what happened. I remember the Kim person going... Like, I remember it all. I was there. You lot weren't there. So you're going off things you were told. You wasn't there. But when you're told that someone's made pictures like they have of people's children on pornographic images and you're still fucking with them... Yeah, Rebecca and Tim, Jodie. Yeah.
Nobody was fucking with them, you dumbass bitch. Shut the fuck up.
All good sure anyway, are you really?
This was ages ago. Thank you, Helen. This was ages ago, before, like, Purple Wacky, people used to go live with him all the time and he would troll them and then it would just get worse and worse and worse and then it would start being about kids and this, that and the other and nonsense. And then, like, the more people got outraged, the worse these people got, this group of people got. And then obviously people who weren't in the Discord didn't know what was going on, and then people would bring it out and be like, look, this is what they're doing in the Discord.
Yeah.
So instead of taking things I say, chopping and changing it to make your own narrative, listen to what I'm saying to you and speak to people who were about at that time.
But also, that's a quick question.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what Canadian Angela really looks? Angela looks like.
All the time.
I don't really care. Like,
I'm just nosy. That's all.
yeah, well, I don't really care. She wants to be anonymous.
So she doesn't really care, right? That's what she said. Yet she held a whole live dedicated to me with a picture of no makeup on. Held a whole live about it, even posted about it. But then, you know, she's so caring that when she found out about my issues, she took it down. But she started the live, you know, for no reason. She doesn't care what I look like. But yet she started a whole live about it, like flashing my picture. Oh, look at her, ha, ha, ha. That's what you did, Elisa. Shut the fuck up. You're nothing but a fucking liar. Her name is Alicia because she's all in the papers with her ex and their fraudulent fucking businesses. And I'll be posting that too on her. And then she'll say, that's not true. Go on before my voice goes away.
She can be anonymous. If it's her, it's her. If it's not, it's not. I don't really care. I just want her to stop talking about me every night.
I don't want, yeah. It's getting a bit.
You obviously care, just the question.
And you can't say anything back because I blocked her, she blocked me. And even if I went in, she wouldn't let me in the box. She wouldn't let me give my. Like yesterday, I shared one of the people in the box, a video from.
That's not true. She was in the box all the time. And every time before she would leave the box, she would always say, this is a bully live, because she couldn't get her fucking bullshit across. This is a bully live. This is a biased live. And then she would drop. That's what Alicia would do. She's been in the boxes many times. So stop lying there again. I'll go to the Observer and get all the times you were in the box. Again, another fucking lie. Go on, Ricochet.
2 days ago in the morning when Mr. M was in a box still saying that he threw the glass at the wall. But when you see the picture, you can see the glass clearly did not go into the wall. It went into the girl's face.
Yeah.
But he was lying.
They only showed half of that video, Alicia.
He was telling
all of that. They stopped it before the point where it was Roadman was in it, wasn't it? They stopped it before Roadman really sort of tore into him. They stopped it before the point.
Like, he was telling his mods, so one of his mods messaged me saying he was telling his mods that his name was Nathaniel. So even if they had searched his name, they wouldn't have found him. Like, how do you expect me to find something when the guy's saying he's from Birmingham to Top Girl?
Fuck off, Paige. You get the fuck out of my life.
Want a picture? How do you expect people? Do you not think people went on Google and looked to try and find articles?
Yeah, it's insane. Come on, Canadian Angie. Go find Mr. J, who lives in, say, Southampton in England. Go find out all the information on that man.
Okay, hold on, Ricochet. The fucking second that M person went and told Top Girl in a conversation, and whoever else was privileged to that conversation, instead of telling him to go live, and yes, you can't find his name maybe on Mr. M, maybe Top Girl could have asked him his name, was this published anywhere? I would have taken it directly to TikTok, because on this app, there's millions of people, well, hundreds of thousands in the UK part, that are definitely going to find that information. I would have said, look, I had a conversation with this Mr. M. This is what he told me. He was in jail. This is his story. Guys, let's see if we can find out who this is. And I will bet you that at least 30, 40 people were going to find who he was. Because there's ruthless people on here that will find out if someone's done something wrong. They're going to find them. But instead, Top Girl said, well, let's go live. You know, let me get the views in, let me get the numbers in, and you tell your story. And also, Alicia, you inboxed me, you DM'd me on TikTok to fucking have him on my platform. I'm going to go check that date. And if it's after January, when fucking Top Girl already had the info on him, and probably you did too, then you're even worse. Just shut your mouth. And on top of that, I think a week or 2 weeks ago, you asked Red to bring him into the boxes. You asked Miss Red to bring that M guy into the boxes. I'm sure Top Girl had shared this information, or at the very least, Top Girl knew. But you asked Red to put him in the boxes. She said, no, we don't want to play any catchphrase. You said, oh, no, bring him up just for whatever, just to give him some. What are you talking about? 2 months? 2 months you guys sat on this fucking information. 2 fucking months. And you're still pushing him to go into boxes. Shut the fuck up. Keep going, Ricochet.
In 2 hours, like you said you could last night. Go do it.
I didn't realise you was Horatio from CSI Miami. I didn't realise that this is the bill. I didn't realise that it was your responsibility to go and find and you've got the resources to go and search it.
Like, she sat there. Obviously, I had a family emergency the other day and she sat there saying, she's lying. I literally screenshot my messages with my friend on that day, on Wednesday, when I got the article, and I was going to show him, and then I thought...
Don't you dare. I would ring your phone and scream for 35 seconds.
No, I'm not doing it, but I had to prove yourself.
Don't prove yourself.
Well, she looked at them and she decided that she's not doing it. She wasn't going to bring it to the app. No.
It's your responsibility, though. I don't get why it's your...
going on. It could have been that I had a family emergency. It could have been that I'd gone out with my kids. What do you think? I'm going to stop halfway through my day with my kids and sit on my phone and be... Oh, by the way,
hold on. But yet she stands up for DV survivors. But what did you think she was going to fucking do? Drop anything after she had this information? Well, why would she do that? But she'll spark up a live about Scotty. She'll spark up a live about Delusive. She'll spark up a live about me. But God forbid, this wasn't important. Not at all. She was too busy. She wasn't going to do it. Why bring up a fucking DV abuser? Let's start one on Delusive. Let's do one on Canadian Angie. Let's do one on Scotty, how he doxed someone. But this wasn't important to her. How many women he could have possibly been talking to, all the people's information that he has, phone numbers, where they're... That wasn't important for her to get this information out. Because, she was busy. But she sparked one up about someone else, though. Go on.
Yeah, busy doing shit, or when real life shit's happening, I'm sorry, but like I said earlier, you lot say I spend too much time on it, then you're saying I'm not on here enough to be able to send these things when real life shit's happening. What do you want me to do? Do you want me on here 24/7, or do you not want me on here 24/7? Make your fucking mind up.
I'm not here at all.
Anyone who disagrees or calls out bullshit in that live gets muted or blocked. I would rather sit in Delusive Angie's live for 1 month straight, 24 hours a day, than sit in Angie for one night, because it's fucking disgusting.
Absolutely.
Nobody gets muted here. Nobody gets muted here. Is that the end of her live? So nobody gets muted here unless it's Paigey just got muted here because she just comes in here to cause nothing but shit. I don't want her in my live. It's my platform. Don't want her here. Nobody else gets muted in here. So stop your bullshit, Alicia. Stop your shit, whatever your fucking name is. Go on before my...
I'm the kind of woman to moan at Alicia for not outing something that's nothing to actually do with her online, but then walk past like a woman getting abused or attacked in the street and be like, oh no, I'm not going to look, or stand there with her phone out. That's the vibe that you give me, my life.
I'm sitting there like, people, they sit there and they're like, I've been through DV, and I'm not talking about Canadian Angie, I'm talking about people in the box suggest that I've been through DV. No one's DV is any worse or less than anyone else's, whether you was attacked physically, whether you was controlled financially.
Hold on. She's repeating everything I said last night. Everything I said here last night, she's repeating the exact same thing. I'm glad I taught you something, Alicia. I'm very happy you learned something, at least from listening. Go on, Ricochet. Is there more to this?
Yeah, sorry.
No one's TV is any worse than the other. We're, as women who have been through something so horrific and life-changing and traumatizing in life, everyone should be standing together and supporting women who have been through something and not saying to women, nah, you're lying. No, you didn't go through that. No, you're an abuser. You're a perpetrator. As women should be standing together when there's a fucking femicide happening around the world.
I want to talk about that. I think we should do... I think we should get like different people, different women from different places, because femicide, like there's different, there's really bad like pandemics that are going on for different communities and different people. And I feel like we should get together as women one day and do like a big live on it, 100 million%. And yet again, Canadian Angie, if you've gone through DV and you are a survivor, I think it's crazy that you've decided just instead of sitting there, putting up helplines, living Canada, or discussing or making it safe for women to open up their experiences and talk, you made it all about Alicia again. So yet again, you've let a narcissistic, abusive man get away with it because your whole FYP or whatever it was last night was highlighted on my friends who were not actually abusers, highlighted on Devon, highlighted on Hayley, highlighted on Alicia, when the man who's actually done it is sitting there kicking, still playing his little card game, babe. He's still sitting there.
I could come on.
He's your friend, though. He's your friend.
Sorry.
You guys.
Sorry. Did I just hear right? Did she just say you let him get away with it because of you picking on everyone else?
Yeah, that's what she said. This is the mentality. Is that Paige? I don't know that voice sound. Is it Paige trying to get in here? Paige, you're not coming on my platform ever. You can go stick with your little group of fucking fangirls. You're not coming in here. First of all, they knew. So Top Girl knew from January. I find it difficult to believe that she didn't spread it with her little gang of friends. And even if she didn't, Alicia still held on to that information for 2 days because she was too busy. But she would have had no problem starting a live to go fucking talk about another creator or somebody else on the platform. She would have had no problem. But here, you heard her, like, you know, I don't sit on. Yes, you do sit on the app constantly. You and your bunch of bullies in there. No one here gets blocked unless it's one of you guys because you're all full of shit. Every time I've let you in the box, you've done nothing but cause a problem. And we don't cause problems here. You guys fucking do. Nobody minimized what he did. We talked about it all night with outrage. Not like you guys all sitting in there. Go on, Ricochet, sorry.
Here and like I could make it my whole personality. I could get like views and follows and video views and whatever from posting voice clips, photos, videos. I could have posted everything. However, there's a difference on this internet. I've got children. I don't want my children to see my trauma through the internet. So I don't sit and talk about what I've been through. I don't need to do that. I know what I've been through and I don't need to prove nothing to no one. And even if I did, you lot would find a way to pick it apart and just absolutely rip apart my trauma. And, you know, I'm not...
You won't shame other women either, Alicia. You, like I said, like, do you know how many messages I had? Paige, I'm in the box, you little wench. Can you wait? She's fucking ringing me, Alicia. Time to stop. You see, like, everyone's message... Sorry, Hardy, but give me 1 second. Everyone's messaged me like, oh, my God, it's Alicia and Baby A and Mary, my friends again. What the hell's going on? I said, no, they're just all three women discussing violence against women. Why is it so hard to believe?
Mary, with Baby A, with all these people. What is it with Rebecca? She's a child doctor. She didn't give a fuck about my children when she was doxing my kids everywhere. But I will sit with people side by side when it comes to women and protecting women. And they said yesterday that the video was posted to try and take away from the victim and from the actual perpetrator to try and make it like it's my fault. They said yesterday that was wrong. And that's enough for me. I'll sit with them all day long because with Mary, some of my morals do align with her.
I never choose to use my DV. I don't even bring it up. It was 5 years, but I don't class myself as a victim anymore because you are a survivor of it and you shouldn't diminish. And people have got different levels of resilience as well, how much you can take and how much can take some way. So to be shamed for that or for it to be a competition, my bloke will worse than yours and mine did this and mine did that. It's absolutely
but even like my trauma with people think they can sit there and be like, oh, like talk about like my grief and what I've got. Like, it's just mad to me. I would never do that person to person. I never have and I never will. And no one can tell me shit. And you can sit there and play this later and say, oh, she's lying. She's lying. Shut your fucking mouth. Concentrate on your own vagina instead of mine. Right? But, you know, I just want to say in regards to this, she was saying, oh, Alicia was...
I think that was the end of the clip.
Okay, so she's obviously deflecting from everything that they knew. But remember what she said in the beginning. She did not, Purple Aki gifted her, but she didn't know anything about the Discord, saying that I sat with Scottish Johnny, which I didn't. Then she goes on to say that she didn't know anything about, they just got worse and worse and worse, but you'll hear her say how she knows about one of the members with an underage child. So we'll play Alicia's message now. This just shows how much she lies and bullshit. She's just a fucking liar. Do you remember? She never knew they had a Discord. I think you're muted, Ricochet. Oh my God, my phone. Never knew they had a Discord. She didn't know about anything bad. You know, when she came along, that's when they started doing bad things. But listen, almost to the end where she says she knew one of them, she says their name, was doing stuff with an underage, with a minor. But she, again, the other video, she said she didn't know anything. Go on, Ricochet, sorry. You're muted, though. Ricochet, you're muted. Ricochet. Listen to what she said.
Papa used to gift me and sound pretty. So now what? Was I in the server? Am I a nonce? No, I'm not, so shut the fuck up. Rush is where I met PLM. Oh, you've got PLM on. Good! Fucking good. Stop calling everyone nonsense. Man, piss off. Honestly. You lot don't get PLM. Rush, tell him. Purple Aki used to be like, oh my God, you're so pretty. And then he used to gift me. And then what was his name? There was one guy who was an actual nonce. He'd been with a younger girl. And then there was Alex Wesker.
Hold on.
I'll be honest.
Hold on. Remember, she said she didn't know. When Purple Aki was gifting her, there was nothing going on. She didn't know anything. She just fucking said. There was one guy that she knew did something to a minor, was with a minor. She just fucking said it. She knew they had servers. She knew they were pedlos or nunces, whatever you guys call them. But yet, in the other video, she didn't know who they were. He only gifted her, and then things got worse. You just said it yourself. You knew one of them was dating a minor. You knew they had their servers, which would be their Discord. You didn't give a shit. They were nunces. You just said you didn't care. So this is how much of a fucking liar you are. Go on, Ricochet.
If I'm not wrong, this was only a couple of weeks ago, this video, wasn't
This just came out. No, this is, I think, older, but this just came out a couple of weeks ago.
I know about Purple Lucky, Kazzy and that pulled up to someone's house.
Let's play that one more time.
Hang on.
Ricochet, let's play that one more time. Just so everyone can get the gist of her lying.
This was the night she went out to the karaoke and was singing about EQ and that in the karaoke. This was only a couple of weeks ago. She said this because I watched this.
Yeah. So everyone, she's saying, I'll stand with any DV. You don't stand with fucking nobody but yourself. You're a two-faced fucking liar. Liar. Oh, I wasn't with them when you just said that you knew of a guy that was with a minor. What did you do about it, Alicia? Nothing. You're sitting there laughing about it. You knew they had Discords. They were on servers. Were they nunces according to you? No, they weren't. So shut your mouth. You lie. You lie, 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 lie. Play it again, Ricochet, please.
Purple Lucky used to gift me and sound pretty. So now what? Was I in the server? Am I a nonce? No, I'm not. So shut the fuck up. Rush is where I met PLM. Oh, you got PLM on. Good. Fucking good. Stop calling everyone nonsense. Man, piss off. Honestly. You lot don't get PLM. Rush, tell him. Purple Lucky used to be like, oh my God, you're so pretty. And then he used to gift me. And then what was his name? There was one guy who was an actual nonce. He'd been with a younger girl. And then there was Alex Wesker. Top Boy, I don't know about Top Boy, I'll be honest. But I know about Purple Lucky, Kazzy and that pulled up to someone's house.
And she thinks that's funny.
She knows an awful lot for someone who knows nothing.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So there you go. So when she sits on the first one talking about me, saying I didn't sit in Scottish Johnny's. Everybody was in there because he said on Delusives he was gonna put out Brigham, that Brigham had been in the servers. He was called Knight Rider because of his mod. Cat was in it, and Cat was giving Brigham. This was all out of his mouth on Delusives Live. So he said that night at 8 p.m. he was going to do an exposure on Alex Brigham. Everybody was in there. There was no exposure. Everybody left. So you try to make it seem like I sat with Scottish Johnny. No, I fucking did it. You, on the other hand, knew that one of those people was with a minor, and you're sitting there laughing about it. And then you want people to have some type of confidence or faith in you or trust in anything that you say. Absolutely not. You are the worst person on this app. You contradict yourself constantly. You fucking lie through your teeth. You're going to sit there and say you stand with DV survivors yet. You say you didn't know 2 months ago. You didn't know, but I'm pretty sure you did because Top Girl knew, and Top Girl could have outed it in a live and people would have found who he was. But you guys thought, nah, let's just keep pushing him to go into people's boxes. That's what you guys did. And then on top of that, let's say you didn't know. You still held the information for 2 fucking days. 2 days. But you stand with DV survivors. Alicia, go fuck yourself. You're a fucking liar. And again, anything that comes in regards to you, I will always come with receipts like I just did. You knew about PLM. You knew a guy went with minors, and you're sitting there fucking laughing because you told me you were pretty. So fuck off.
Wow.
It's all she just lies through her teeth. She thinks people forget, or there isn't an FYP that's going to contradict what she's saying, that she's such a fucking liar. You know, it's just with her, it's actually becoming a fucking joke. And then her little minions, I'll call them, and I hate that word. Paigey tried to get in. Paigey, fuck off. Nobody wants you in here. Or you got Torian, you got Devin. Those are the people that are going to come and rah, 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 rah. And they get in the fucking box. They got nothing to say. They switch it all to, oh, you're being racist about this and you're being this about that. It's all right there. No one's giving an opinion. There's the facts of Alicia and PLM before she opens her fucking mouth and says, I didn't know what they were. And then they got worse. You just fucking said you knew that one of them was with a minor. What did you do, Alicia? Did you contact the police? You had that information. What did you do? Nothing. Nothing. But yet you want to be so righteous and say, oh, I do. Oh, no, I protect children and women or DV. No, you don't. You absolutely do not, because your actions speak for what you do, which is nothing. Absolutely nothing. You are nothing but a fucking bully with a big fucking mouth. That's all you are. Period. Done. End of. Goodbye. Fuck off. Anybody want to add to that? Go ahead, because my throat's going to leave me soon.
There's an account called Batman that I don't know how long that account's been up, but it has all the information on Mr. M and what he did. And I don't know how true this is, but apparently, according to some of the comments, it was out on here a while ago by his ex. So there was information out there about it, and he was always called M or Mr. M because M was something to do with his DJ and name.
I don't know, but even if they were saying in her boxes, what were we supposed to do? Go look for somebody of Mr. J, Mr. M? If you would have put that out in a live, I'm telling you, either that woman that's come forward now would have seen it and come forward then, or someone on this fucking platform was going to find out who he was. But they kept it to themselves for 2 fucking months. Top Girl got him to go live and tell his story. For what? For views? Take that story, Top Girl, what you should have done. And that raspberry fart did the same thing. She said she left her phone there to record for 2 hours and did not check it. Well, then why did you check it now all of a sudden? Why did this become something you remembered that you had if you never checked it for 2 months? You wouldn't have even known it was fucking there because you apparently let your phone run for 2 hours. I had no clue. Why did you come out with it now? There's another one. And again, Delusive doesn't want to fucking believe it, but she's fucking pulling the wool over everyone's eyes because that one had the recording for 2 months. There's the other one, and she sat on it. Miraculously now, all of a sudden, she remembers that she had, but you said you just left your phone. You didn't use your phone for 2 hours. I find that very hard to believe because everyone's on their phone. You have a child that might have checked in with you. But anyways, let's just pretend for 2 hours you didn't use that phone. How did you know you had that recording if you didn't even know it was there? Because apparently, according to you, you just randomly recorded it, which is weird. Randomly recorded Top Girl and Mr. M Top for no reason. You just figured, oh, let me just record this. You obviously heard the conversation and started recording it. You knew it was there, and she held on to it for 2 months as well, as did Top Girl, and I believe they all fucking did.
Like, if nobody knew anything, why would you randomly screen record a quiz show going on? What?
There wasn't a quiz show, Summer. Exactly. What she recorded was Top Girl and this M abuser in the box. She recorded it, but she said, I left my phone for 2 hours. I don't know. I pretty much go to my phone every half hour or so. If anyone called, I'll go check the Discord. I find it very hard to believe for 2 hours that Raspberry Fart left her phone recording. Well, she couldn't even hear the phone apparently. So I don't know what she was recording, but according to her, she didn't know what it was, had no clue what they were talking about, left it on for 2 hours and just let it record. Come on. How stupid do you fucking think people are?
Usually if you're going to screen record 2 people having a conversation, you've got an idea of what they're going to talk about.
She obviously screen recorded it because she heard what was going on. She put it on fucking screen record. She held on to it for 2 months, and now she let it out. Why did you let it out now? So you would have continued, like you and Top Girl, Strawberry Fart, Chelsea and Top Girl, could have still allowed this guy. We don't know if this guy was DMing women. We don't know if he was going to hook up with someone off TikTok in the UK. We don't know. We know that he's got people's personal information, and you guys allowed that to continue for 2 more months because you didn't think it was important to bring that forward.
Yep.
No excuse for it. You're all a bunch of liars. You're all a bunch of bullshitters, and that's my opinion. And again, I'm entitled to my opinion. That's how I feel about the situation. They just allowed it to continue.
Yeah,
and at least I if I were you. honestly.
It doesn't matter whose name it was. There's no point saying, "Oh, you're just blaming us. It's always us. You're blaming." It doesn't matter if it was Mary, Joe,
Maddie, they
whoever.
had the information.
Come out with it.
But exactly, they had the information. No one's taken away from what this animal did. But you guys could have ended this 2 months ago.
Yeah.
But you all chose. One chose to have him on a platform and to help her get views and have some exclusive. And the rest of them just, okay, again, when that girl, whoever she was, said, how are you supposed to find it? What if it was Mr. J? Fine. Isn't your friend Haley Comet the criminologist? Could she not have found it if you gave her the information? She's a criminologist, isn't she? She's not a criminologist. She fucking goes on the computer. She looks up fucking crime stories and then comes to her own conclusion. Criminologist, my ass.
Oh, we could all do that.
Exactly. And I'll prove it. One night I'm going to do it. And I'll be a criminologist. Her friend Haley Comet, they could have went to Haley Comet, the criminologist. And they could have said, Haley, look, like this guy said, he was in jail. He threw a glass, whatever his fucking story was with Top Girl. I think, let's look into him and let's see what we can find. I'm going to start a live. I'm going to play the recording of what he said on the live. I'm sure someone's going to find him or someone's going to come forward. But no, they didn't do that. Top Girl sat on it to have the exclusive on it. Strawberry Fart pretend, I don't know what was recording for 2 hours. And this is where, for me, being a survivor and knowing the anger that I feel that you guys let this guy walk for 2 fucking months. Nah, man, you can't. No one's going to take the responsibility off of you guys. You guys knew. You guys fucking knew. Whether you knew for a day, a week, or 2 months, you fucking knew, and you didn't say nothing. So yeah, it comes down on you guys. You guys knew, and you didn't fucking let anyone know.
Yeah, they should have done the right thing.
Exactly, and we're not taking away the seriousness of what he's done and how much he needs to be off this app. But people have to have responsibility on what they sat on.
Exactly. No one's making it all about them. We talked about him and the animal that he is and what he did, but you guys had that information. I don't care if you had it for an hour, 2 days, a week. You should have put that information out. Trust me, somebody on here would step forward like his girlfriend did, his partner, whoever she was. Someone here would have found him, would have found something on him. But no, you guys, one kept it for clout and her fucking live. The other one was too busy. Like, she doesn't live on TikTok. But God forbid, she had to do an exposure on someone or make fun of Delusive. She would have been right fucking up there going live, but she can't go live for something that's important. She was busy.
Yeah, I mean, if someone had been in our group and anything like that, we got wind of anything like that, I would have done a search. I would have been looking up, and I wouldn't have kept my sat on it. I would have broadcasted it.
One of you guys,
everyone has a right to know.
Maddie, if one of you guys came to me on a phone call and said, "Look, I was in jail and I didn't know your name, your real name," and you said to me, "I was in jail. This is what happened," I would first of all say, "I'm kind of disturbed. Was this reported anywhere? Like, can I find it? If you don't mind, can I have your name? Because I'd like to search it for myself." If you're not willing to give me that information, I'm going to take it to the app, and someone's going to find you. Or a victim is going to step forward. But they didn't do that. They kept it all to themselves. Except Top Girl did a whole fucking live, told them, let's go live. For what? Why would you go live? Why didn't you go live and put up a recording of what he had done? Because they didn't give a shit. Again, I don't care if you knew for an hour, a day, a month, 2 months. You all held on to that information. You all fucking held. No one's deterring it from him. He did what he did, and we talked about it last night with outrage, like I said. But you guys cannot wash your hands and say we're not responsible. You are responsible. You still hold a responsibility to everyone on here that you should have told.
Yeah, they gave it to No Face, and he found out within a night. He was straight on the next morning with it.
Doesn't matter who they gave it to.
No, that's what I mean. But
all they had to do, when Top Girl had that conversation with him on the phone, instead of saying go live and say what you did, all she had to do was strike up a live and say, look, that Mr. M that does the catchphrase games, He's told me he was in jail, bloody, bloody, bloody. I don't know his name. If anyone can look it up and see what you find. I will bet you people would have found him.
Yeah.
Take it to the app, because that's the best place where he's going to get found. But instead, no, they didn't do that. So no, you're
didn't want
of responsibility.
They didn't want to offend any of these friends.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's it for that. So Alicia, you're a fucking liar. You knew about PLM. You also knew of someone that was with a minor. And I would hope that you would have reported that to the police, because you clearly state that you knew that one of the PLM members was with a minor. You clearly stated that. And you're laughing about it. Again, shows who you are. Time and time and time again. Hold all the lies you want about me. I don't really care. I've never sat with PLM. I've never known of anyone with a minor, because guess what? I would have called the cops in a fucking heartbeat. I wouldn't have sat there laughing about it, because now a minor was in danger and you're laughing about it. Fucking absolutely disgusting.
Shameful.
Yes.
All right, let's move on with the FYP before my voice is gone. Is Ricochet asleep? What's this?
I'm here.
What's this one, Ricochet?
I haven't seen any TikTok today, but
What does that say?
it says, after this video, I will not be posting anything else about this monster, but these women have got something wrong with their heads. I posted so you are aware that these women are essentially blaming the victim and keep saying that this is no excuse. Lynn's then making excuses for him. You do not accidentally throw a cloth to get a grip. You're basically saying she deserved it as she slapped him. Those are the words from her mouth. She wasn't punching him, punching wrong. And
Who's this on?
I don't know. I think it's is it Delusives Live with Lynn? That's Lynn. Right in the door, I'm sure.
Okay.
My favourite is that now.
Yeah, because
Yes.
Angie, as I was, yeah, sorry, Liz. No, go on.
Liz is good. No, I was going to say, yeah, so I think I finished actually. Yeah, I hadn't finished, but I lost my thoughts, sorry.
I think because you were going on about like the intent, like, because didn't he get done without intent? So like, he's obviously threw the glass intent was full force, which has caused some like bad damage. Do you know what I mean? And she even turned around, like, so her version of events is, like I say, is quite similar to his. Do you know what I mean?
No. I mean, I want to say he was like this monster, but although he did attack the NHS staff, didn't he? So, yeah, forget that. Let's scrap that one out. However, in that case, you know what I mean? It was an accident.
What?
Yeah.
What? Hold on a second.
She for real?
She just say it was an accident.
Oh my.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my God.
How
Would
is
he
it not-
accidentally throw a glass near someone?
God, Jesus Christ.
First
I don't know
of
where
all,
her brain is.
Hang on. Even if she hadn't have turned around, that glass would have still hit her in the head. So what the...
Exactly.
do you understand the fear? Do you understand the fear of someone picking up a fucking glass and even throwing it at the wall, which obviously he threw it at her, but just throwing it at the wall and smashing a glass. Do you understand the fear that that puts in the other person? That person picking up the glass is enraged, and you don't know what's going to happen next to you, Delusive. You don't know what's going to happen next. And clearly this is not the case with what he did. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think I need like a fucking respirator at this point.
Yeah.
What the... I can't believe I can't
With so
believe
much force, exactly. It broke her eye socket. She lost the sight in her fucking eye. She has a plate in her face. What are you talking about? And that's just a part of it. What about what he did to the nurses and fucking with COVID? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. I can't. Right, I don't think so. Go on.
She mixed her words up. She didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I swear I saw her saying she was looking for the lady, the victim, and she kept looking it up for a news report, and she couldn't find it. She said, "There you go. I don't believe it."
He said it with his own mouth. Why doesn't...
I know.
she's laughing at us, apparently.
I don't care if she's laughing. If she's laughing,
not
then
funny.
she's got a problem. Go on, Ricochet.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And didn't you say when you done that in, like, obviously, again, this is no excuse, but like a drug-induced psychosis, have you actually seen people who's under psychosis that go absolutely nuts, didn't they?
Yeah.
Nick says, "Oh my God, wake up! Do you want to get in the box, Nix, and have your say on it then? Because this is coming out of her mouth."
Poor woman.
So his story is similar to hers, right? It being an accidental thing. He didn't throw it deliberately, like face on. Is that story correct?
She even said she was walking out and she turned round and picked up in the feet like that.
So that is an accident. Although, 100% he shouldn't have picked up a glass.
So it's cracked when it's hit her face then, hasn't it? And the remaining glass has gone in her eyeball.
So even though he did it, he didn't mean to hurt her.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, Angie, he would have gotten done for intent if he literally got her face and smashed the glass off her eye. Like, there's a
Is Lynn's fucking kidding right now?
Ian's wrong. But then you can understand somebody's temper. If she's been punching fuck out of him, then what you don't know what the other person's going to react like. So that's why you don't really punch people in the face or
What
going to react like. Obviously, most men are stronger and bigger than you, so why would you want to do that? You know what I mean?
And that's what's wrong with women.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Excuses me, man.
It's just awful.
No, that's not right that he threw that. I'm not saying it is, but people are forgetting she did hit him first as well. You know, unfortunately, we're stopped with a, because he, I'm not saying he should have thrown a bloody weapon. No.
When I was going through David, I wouldn't even dare raise my hand to my abuser. Like, I wouldn't have even dared to, because I knew what I'd get. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think she's all as that innocent, as what people are making out. Like I say, she's ended up worse off, and I do feel bad that she's lost the sight in her eye, but she did attack her. Right.
Wow.
Can I feel about this? But if I hit my partner, I feel like he's entitled to hit me back. Or is that not right? I don't know.
I don't agree with that, no. So I don't agree with you retaliating. There's still no self-defense. I don't agree with that, no. Man looks worse than this man. He was saying people in the boxes, but there's a glitch. So not everyone's in the box. So I have looked, and I don't know if these people are actually in the box.
No, they mean that people are requesting.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're accidentally requesting. Because I get this all the time.
Perhaps, do you know you're in the box?
Yeah, thank you, Angie. Angie. I love her, I do.
I told people to request, but can you put in the comment if you're requesting? Because there's a glitch. Look, I'll show you, for example. I bet Rebecca's not.
I'm seeing all this, and
Is that the end of that?
Yeah, I think this part one of the lady. I think this is when the lady that happened to comes into the box, judging by their caption. I don't know if Evil Sausage can confirm that. But
I think that is there 3 parts to that as well?
speak because you lie a lot. This is what we do. You talk. I'm seeing all this, and
should I just play it?
That is part 2, I think.
Yeah,
This was pretty awful.
Yeah,
to be
2
honest.
parts. Okay, this is part 2 then.
I'll just leave it. But then I'm scrolling, and just the things he's still saying, and I'm just going to set the record 1-2 times, and that's it. I'm finished. But you have been saying these things, which is why I've come here.
Can you tell me, okay, Miss Waters, can I ask you a question? Can you tag me into a video where I've said I don't believe you?
Go all over the FYP.
This is where you're twisting everything I'm saying, right?
I was watching you before I even commented.
Over and over again, I'll say it again, yeah? Let me tell you, I feel, this is what I think, that I said many times, it's my opinion, I said, this is what happened, this is what was said, but then I've also said that's hearsay, that's what he's saying, okay, whether you believe that or not, that's up to you. And I said, now she's a victim, she said that, that's whether you believe that. That's what I said. And I think the biggest question is whether it was an accident or not. You're saying it wasn't. I think, is he saying it is? He is.
He didn't. I don't think he meant for the trauma that come with it, no, but he launched the glass at me regardless. I don't think his intention obviously in the fight isn't, oh, I'm going to make her blind. That I'd have never believed that. But you smashed the glass, you picked it up and you launched it. In that moment, it's only going in one place, and that's at the back of my head or my face. And because I turned round, it's hit my face.
Did the judge believe you when, the judge, I mean, obviously, yes, he pleaded guilty, right? But did he believe the fact that it was an accident? He did it in anger and it was aiming at you.
I think so, because that's why his sentence was only 2 years, because I told them it wasn't, I don't believe he meant to do what he did in terms of the outcome of what has happened. I don't think he looked at me and thought, you know what, I'm going to do this and that to her. But you chose to pick up a glass when I was leaving. I was going, the argument was finished, I was leaving the room, there was nothing else left to say, and you still chose to pick it up and launch it.
Yeah. Did he call an ambulance?
He did, yeah, because I made him. I told him, you have to. You can't leave me like this.
Did you say that? I have not once said I didn't believe you. So
I'm just going to just be a bit rude and interrupt and ask a question, please.
Hello? Well, you have been rude, so I was talking.
Am I actually hearing and seeing right now, at your grown-ass age, you have got a victim in your box to gain off her for views,
she chose to
following and gifts. Turn your gifts off, turn all the comments. How dare you?
First of all, my happy place, strange name to be using. She don't seem happy to me. She got my box. It's not actually, I didn't go live to talk on this. You can't turn your gifts off. And, it's before you go live, that's when you turn your gifts off. Secondly, yes, I know she's a victim, but there's two people on TikTok, yeah? He's saying one thing. Miss Walters here is saying something else. I'm trying to get my head around it. That's all it is. Not once did I not agree. Not once did I say I don't believe Miss Walters. You have twisted that around, by the way. And you
listen, you are lying. It's all over the FYP what you have said, right? How dare you? Listen, just listen, woman to woman. Do you think?
Who the hell do you think you're talking to? You can unmute her, guys. She can have her say. It's fine. Yeah, you unmute my happy place. I think the thing with me, right, is I wanted to see actual evidence, before I had my say. I didn't want to go by a gossip page because that was what you had to say, Walters. Now he's saying one thing, you're saying something completely
different. Anyone in the comments saying I keep muting, the mods keep muting me. Why do you keep muting me? You don't like what I'm saying. I'm a victim of domestic violence from many years ago, and let me tell you now, if you'd have got me in this...
Are you going to trauma dump now?
Oh, wow.
Bloody hell.
Wow.
She's just so belittling. She's just belittling that lady.
Situation.
Can I just say to Miss Walters that you could ask anybody here, I was just saying what you said.
I'm just wondering why every time we're talking about something, it always goes on to the person. I've been through this, I've been through that.
Sorry, love.
I did, when I was saying about you driving and stuff like that, I just said if she had kids. I didn't know if you did or if you didn't. That's why I said if.
But now that you have gotten the box,
look at the mods keep muting me because they don't like what I'm saying.
I can speak to Miss Walters. Miss Walters, now that you've gotten the box, it does make a little bit more sense, right? As to why you got that sentence. Now, obviously his defence is going to say it's an accident and it hit the wall. You're saying it is hit your eye, do you know what I mean? And, and it does make more sense than before, but I never said...
Angie, you're always backtracking. Miss Walters, if you ever need anyone to speak to, I'm here.
Yeah, I not once said I didn't believe you. I said I've not seen evidence of it. I said I haven't heard her say. I've not heard, you might be in other people's lives, but I've not heard what you had to say. I've only heard what he had to say. And I've said many times it's hearsay. What he's saying is hearsay. I have said that over and over again. So show me the evidence, Miss Walters, as where I've said I don't believe you, because you're twisting everything I'm saying.
Not twisting it, Angie, it's right there. I've seen it all day, which is why.
Right. Tell me exactly what I said, so it'll be in your head. What exactly
Been over it already.
What I said.
I don't need to. You said it. Just go on your FYP. That's the only reason.
And when you're ready to have a big
discussion,
we kick Happy place out, guys. She's really rude. I want you to repeat what I said word for word. When you're a big woman, can we kick this woman out, please? Thank you.
Oh.
Can I have a word for word, please? What I said.
Because Angie, that's the only reason I came in here.
Sorry?
The only reason I came in here was because I keep seeing that he's saying whatever he's saying about me. So that's why I thought, you know what, everything you want to ask, because you don't believe this and you're saying that, what you choose to believe.
I never seen all this, and I thought, I'll just leave it. I'll just.
That was the end of the part.
Is that it? That's all of it?
No, there's another part.
Hold on, Corey's here. He wanted to say something.
Hello, Canadian Angie. I have one question.
Yeah.
Only one. Well, one miraged into another, but I'll start with the first one. So a couple of months ago, when EQ said something really bad against King Louis, you stood on morals and you kicked her. Is their morals still going to be in play when you hear what she said about Talia, or no?
When I hear what she said, my morals will still be in play, of course.
Okay. I trust you. Okay. Are you going to play it at any point, or?
Yeah, we're going through the FYP.
Okay, is that on Ricochet's FYP?
Yes.
Oh, it's not biased in this room, even though it's an echo chamber.
It's not an echo chamber. You're an echo chamber.
How am I an echo chamber?
Okay, can we continue so we can get to where you want us to go?
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead.
Thank you. Go on, Ricochet. Corey. Go on, Ricochet. So this is still continuing.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm getting so far is, if I'm getting this right, Delusive saying that she didn't see the evidence, or am I just getting confused with what she's saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, she wanted the evidence.
And she didn't. So apparently this was written up in some magazine, and she didn't believe it because it was like a smut magazine. It wasn't in a paper. Is that what she's saying, or something? She didn't believe the evidence or something?
It was a chat magazine.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
But I think her injuries is her evidence. I think her story is her evidence. So someone picking up a glass and launching it anywhere, whether he meant to launch it at the wall, launch it at her, is already someone who's committing a crime. Because he's doing it with an intent to injure something. So he's either doing it with the intent to scare the shit out of her by getting the glass and throwing it against the wall and just totally scaring the shit out of her, as most of us that have suffered know how that feels. Or he deliberately meant to smash it in her face, like she's saying he did. He had an intent. Whether it was to scare the shit out of her, if he meant to throw it at the wall, let's just play Delusive's game. He's still terrorizing this woman. He's making her fearful. He's just launched a glass, let's just say it landed on the wall and shattered everywhere. Well, she's still fearful. But we don't know the intent. It looks like the intent was, from her injuries, that he fucking meant to do what he did. Because you can't throw a fucking glass at a wall, miss the wall, and fucking smash her eye socket out of her head. So there is your evidence. Her injuries are your evidence. I don't know what other evidence you need. He went to jail. He only served 2 years because she said herself that she said, well, I don't know if he meant to throw it at me or at the wall, but it hit me. That's also a sign of someone who is unfortunately involved in a domestic violence sort of fucking situation or relationship. You're always going to stick up for your abuser. You're always going to minimize the situation because that's what they put in your head. So regardless, it doesn't matter. Her injuries are your evidence that he did it with malice and to hurt her. That's it. You don't need any other evidence. There's nothing else that you need. Go on, let's hear the second part.
A lot. This is what you do. You love and you love. This is your thing, yeah. This is how you stay active on the app, and I get that. What you do in your but I'm just saying, if you want to lie about me, that's very different. I'm right here now. Don't lie about me because there's no point. Because it's not going to get you anywhere.
I never once said I disbelieved you.
Okay, I'm not going to go back and forth on this.
What I said was that you hit him, which you said you did. Yeah. I'm not going to lie, if it was the other way around, listen, I get what's happened to you, and that's horrific. However, I think if it was the other way around, there wouldn't be a big hoo-ha. That's just my opinion, right? And, you know, I do feel that at the beginning, I will say that, I thought, yeah,
that it's probably more likely an accident. Okay, because of what he got sentenced with also. But that was just my opinion. That's only gone on by what?
Did she just say it was an accident because of what he got sentenced with? Is that what she just said?
I didn't quite hear that.
Can you rewind that a bit?
I get what's happened to you. That's horrific. However, I think it's the other way around. There wouldn't be a big hoo-ha. That's just my opinion, right? And you know, I do feel that at the beginning, I will say that I thought, yeah, that it's probably more likely an accident.
Yeah.
Okay, because of what he got sentenced with also.
Okay, hold on.
This is my opinion.
But she clearly stated, Miss Walters there, whatever her name is, stated at the beginning that the reason he only got that sentence is because she said that she didn't know if he meant to hit her with the glass or throw it at the wall. That's the only reason he got that sentencing.
Yeah, because she loved him.
Her statement.
Yeah, because she did not obviously come out and say it was intentional.
Love the guys, again, anyone that's been in DV knows that you're always going to minimize the situation. Oh, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, because you're terrified, because you think you're going to get something when they come out.
Yeah, she didn't want him going back to jail because she did.
But that's because you're brainwashed. Your mind doesn't. They've programmed you so well to think that it's not that bad. Without me, you're this.
It's your fault. It's our fault.
Exactly. Like how many times have we dropped charges because we can't go through with
100%.
Exactly.
Because we provoked them.
Anyways, yeah, I guess delusive, honestly. Like, talk to abuse victims. I don't know why Alexa's going off. All right, go on. Corey, what do you want? Where is he?
Hold on, okay, just before you press pause, play. Obviously, the law stipulated that there was wounding without intent. So that's what Angie was referring to, was the wounding without intent.
She just said, hold on. She just said in the prior video, because Angie said he only got 2 years, and she said because she told the police, go watch it yourself, that she said that she didn't know if he didn't.
But why are we deflecting onto Angela when the storyline now is EQ?
We're watching FYP.
But this is fucking boring.
Well, maybe boring for you, it's not boring for us.
Oh, fuck off, Maddie and Sky. You're both annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, goodbye, Corey. Goodbye, Corey.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Go on. Sorry. He doesn't really want anyone explained. He wants to hear what we're going to say about Evil Queen.
He's just like Angie's mouthpiece.
Fucking delusive, back up down to that's what he is.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You did. Yes, that's what I said exactly. That is what I said. I never, not once, disbelieved you. I never said that. I'm all just about evidence, and there's nothing in the newspaper. I wasn't interested in the gossip page because that's just your side of the story. I played a video of what this man had to say. He said he got sentenced with wounded without intent, to cause harm, blah, blah, blah. He got, I think, a year, or he got 2 years, he said, but a year. He said it was an accident. Yeah, now that you've come in the box, you've said, well, it wasn't an accident because you did turn around and you threw it right straight at your eye, and you know what I mean?
Hello, Delusive.
Is there anything?
Delusive.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
So when I say it's an accident, right, because I've obviously edited it a little bit there. So that's not the actual him throwing the glass. Obviously, that wasn't an accident. He shouldn't have done that. But when I said probably wrong word to use, but accident as in he didn't mean to cause harm to her eye.
Well, when he threw the glass at her face, he knew he was going to harm something, right?
Well, people do things out of anger, right? I don't know whether he was meant to cause the injury to her eye. She said that herself in my box.
Yeah, she said that to the police, and that's why his sentence was only 2 years.
Yeah, so it was, wounding without intent, to cause harm. So I've just gone by the law, and that's what, And so to me, it was an accident. What he did to her eye, not him throwing the glass or anything like that, anything else, but that's what I was trying to say. Which I think that clip has been edited.
But you have to admit, like, you do understand the fear that he caused Like his intent was to
I
cause
understand that. I never said I disbelieved it, but at the end of the day, I've not read. Like I said, I've not seen court documents. I went in court. I understand what he was charged with, but I can't just go on misinformation either and just put that out there. So that's why I'll always say, well, it is hearsay. She said this, she said that. So I haven't seen any court documents. Neither have you. So I'm just usually quite cautious by what I say on social media with something so serious as that. But not once did I say I disbelieved her. So because I've said the word hearsay a few times, that's probably what she's gone by. You know what I mean? I'm not saying she's a liar. Do you know what I mean? Or anything. Well, whether it's edited or not, shut your mouth, guys. Whether it's edited or not, that was what I was saying about the eye, nothing else.
So do you believe that he threw the glass with the intent to hurt her?
That I don't know. And I'll tell you why, because I know when people do get angry, they throw things, do things, whatever. But whether he actually meant to hurt her when he threw it, and he probably got bloody angry, do you know what I mean? That I don't know. I'm going by what the judge has sentenced him to. And that's without intent to cause harm.
But the only reason he got the sentencing was because of what she said.
What was that? What she said? I can't remember.
That she said that she didn't know if he intended to hurt her or to throw it at the wall.
Yeah, well, she doesn't know herself. There you go. So you asked me the same question.
You also do understand that that's a very...
No, you asked me the same question that you could ask her, and she just basically said that she doesn't know. So
that's what she told the police, right? She said, I don't know if he intended to hurt me or if he intended to...
You're asking me that same question, question.
What I'm saying is this. But what I'm saying is this. You're saying he only got this sentence for whatever he got, but he only got 2 years because of what she said. Right?
Yeah, she did not know. That was her answer. She did not know whether he was intended, to her or not. But when she came in my box...
Yeah, that's the only reason he got that sentencing, because of...
Yeah, but Nancy, when she came in my box, she said, I don't know exactly the words she chose, but she said that I don't believe that he did it to actually injure my eye the way it is. I can't remember what she said. So she also said that again, that she don't feel that he was meant to do that to her eye.
Well, she said that he probably didn't know that was going to happen. Like, he didn't do it with the intent to knock her eye out, but he did.
Like I said, but I've said it many times, at the end of the day, accident or not, when I say accident, I mean, as an intention to hurt her eye. However, regardless, he still did it.
100%. And also, if she was in love with him, but you have to understand, if she was in love with him and she's in a DV relationship with this guy we don't know, I don't know if she's elaborated on her relationship with him, I don't know, then that's something that someone who's going through abuse is going to do. They're going to always protect their abuser. Yeah. So her saying, I don't know if he meant to throw it at me, I don't know if he meant to take my eye out.
I was told, now this is also hearsay, that he's never done anything like this before. I don't know whether that's true or not, that's just what I heard. But I don't know.
Hospital, apparently, during COVID. There was a lot of stuff out that he did as well.
What was the video? I can't remember what you've gone through now, to be honest. What was anything else?
What did he do to the nurses? Did he hit the nurse?
Spitting. He was spitting.
He'd only been out of jail for 1 day, hadn't he, as well? I don't know what he was in for, but he'd just come out of jail.
He spat on them and he bit them. He bit one of the nurses as well.
So apparently he had 5 incidences with women that he was aggressive with. So this is a pattern for him. It's not,
it's not one-off.
Yeah.
Miss Walters said today in someone's box she was in, she did say today that because she loved him and she didn't want him to go to jail. That's why she said that he didn't mean it.
Yeah, and you do say things like that out of fear as well.
Mm-hmm. I mean, listen, his defence probably was, it was an accident that hit the wall, right? I mean, most people would probably say that in that kind of situation, but I don't know whether that's true or not, because I wasn't there, you weren't there, but it's probably likely he maybe made that up, you know what I mean, and he actually threw it right at her face.
I believe he threw it right. I believe he threw it with so much force, he knocked out her eye. She has a plate in her face, so he threw that with intentional...
Yeah. No, I can't say
and to harm her.
I'm always cautious with what I put out on social media, do you know what I mean? So I can't say, because I wasn't there, I don't know, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, in my opinion, he did it forcefully, and he wanted to hurt her. That's it. Because look, he lied. He said he got out of jail. He was with a woman, but I don't know what he said. I don't remember. It was on that Top Girl one. And he wanted, I guess, to get whatever from a woman. This woman was homeless. That's what he said. So he brought her to a hotel.
I'm not saying, but she doesn't even know the answer to that, whether he did it intentionally.
But
You know what I mean?
Wasn't true. All the story about her being a homeless woman that he picked up, that wasn't true. She wasn't a homeless woman that he picked up on the street and took her to a hotel. That wasn't even true. So, like, he's a complete liar. I believe he did it with the intent to harm
How
her.
did I dismiss him speaking as someone? I already spoke about that on my live. If you weren't there, that's on you. I don't really care. Anyway, I just thought I'd just clear those things up. Is there anything else? Is it just that?
I don't know. We haven't heard the rest.
There's Talisa scientist in India. I don't know anything about that.
I think he did it with the intent to hurt her, and she lost her eye.
Yeah,
That's what I
possibly.
feel.
I just don't know. I'm not putting anything like that out there. I don't want to be in court.
Listen, at the end of the day, when people say, oh, if a man hits a woman has a right to hit the man, we're not going to have the strength that guy's going to have.
No.
We're not going to be able to defend ourselves if we're like 5'4", 5'5", and the guy's 6'2" or 5'9". We just aren't going to be able to. We can have a good go and try to defend ourselves, but if the guy's abusive, you're just going to get smacked right into the ground. Like we all know that. If you're ever been in a DV situation, you pretty much know that you raise a hand or look the wrong way, you're getting it. Like, it's done. It's over for you. You know, I'm happy that she took the initiative and did what she did to try to defend herself or to do whatever she did in getting him back that way. But look what happened. He took out her eye and she has a plate in her face. So you don't win.
You know what? Can I just quickly say, because I want to jump out in a minute. I forgot what I was going to say. Is, you know, at the end of the day, there are people that do support this guy. Yeah, there's mods and various people, yeah. And you know, when people say, oh, they're manipulated very much, let's not also give people an excuse to be supporting a man like that. It just could be that they're, you know, similar to him or whatever the reason may be. Do you know what I mean? I hear this quite a lot. Oh, she's brainwashed, blah, blah, blah. I don't support him. However, I can support who the fuck I want to support. And if I support him, I support him. I do not support him. I do not support him one bit. And I've never ever said that I do. I'm very cautious about what I run with as a host. And to me, it is hearsay. I'm not saying she's a liar, but if she's got some information wrong and I've repeated that is hearsay to me. Do you know what I mean? And that's me putting out misinformation. So I'm just very cautious about what I put out. You know, because unless I see court documents while I was there, I've not seen any of that. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not saying she's a liar. Not one bit. But I just want to put that out there. And that's it, really. You know, he's got people that are supporting him. And you're going with me. There's also people, Canadian Angie, that knew in January. I played the video that people have known about this since January. And what happened is he said to somebody, I'm not going to name who, they had a conversation. This is his saying, but guess what? I do believe this bit. Where she wanted him in her box, it will give her all the views. And at the same time, he will get a platform. You know, this is hearsay once again, and it's what he said. But that video is January, which he pretty much said the same thing. And now this person is saying that he manipulated her, but he pretty much said the same story. So how is he manipulated? It's the same. They sat on it since January. So don't come at me, guys. Don't come at me for having an opinion when I never sat on it for God knows what, 2 months.
Yep.
You know, go for the people that have actually sat on it and not brought it to the app. Not for me to having a goddamn opinion.
Yeah, they were disgusting sitting on it since January. That
you already said that. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That part I agree with you 110%.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. That's nothing to do with you.
Oh, Forza, who gives a go away, Forza? You spamming me, you're obsessing me. Go away, you weirdo. Anyway, then I'm going to go back to my live because I'm actually on my
live.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Okay. No matter, come out.
Okay, Ricochet, I guess we'll play the rest of that.
Don't want to clear up.
No, that's. But I'm not backtracking. I'm entitled to my opinion.
Yeah, you are.
I think people just like to twist it. They'll like twist your words and stuff and make it look like it's something it's not. Do you know what I mean?
I want, because you have made an accusation towards me, Miss Waters. So I want you to, from word to word, as to what I said, as to why I said I didn't believe you.
And I keep telling you, go on FYP and you will see it.
Well, tell me what's under and have a look.
Okay, I'm not going to go back and forth.
No, you can't. You cannot do that, can you? Okay. You can't do that. There you go. And listen, like I said, it is the same way I can't prove that I'm blind. Yeah, the same way there's no evidence. Okay. Well, I did say, wait a minute, Miss Walters, if you're going to run away, I did actually say, why didn't the judge get your medical records? And this was just me. Did that judge get your medical records? Because that's probably what you would have needed. Because someone did get my medical records. Wait a minute, someone did say to me. With the judge, wait a minute, Miss Walters. Payment came from the courts itself. That's where my evidence came from. Someone did say to me, you pulled up where, you were driving, you pulled up next to a judge. If someone jumped down from the sky, would you believe him? If somebody put a big sign in the sky, I've said over and over again, I don't believe it. No, I said over and over again, that was hearsay. I said it over and over again, that was hearsay. I did say that. So I want to know where I've actually said you're a liar. Okay, babes. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Oh really? Oh, that is what you said apparently. That's what you did say about the driving of the judge. So you're saying that you didn't say that in Pearl's life, no? What you say? No, I'm just asking you. I'm not having a go at you. But you're saying I'm lying, but I'm saying what someone has just said to me. And someone has said that you did say that you pulled up in front next to a judge. No, Corey said I pulled up next to a judge. It wasn't Corey, it was someone else that said it as well. No, Corey put that out there is what I'm saying. Corey said I pulled up next to the judge. I don't know if you've ever been to court. Judge, a friend.
Corey is Mr. M, by the way.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm thinking Corey Wilde for some fucking reason.
I just
Corey's
realised
always in the middle of the shit.
But Corey is Mr. M's real name.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
You're pulling up at the same time as I'm pulling up, which is probably 10 minutes before my hearing, which is probably in the afternoon. I don't know what time it was, but I'm pretty sure before you get somewhere, those people are there before you. They don't pull up next to you. And second of all, it's laughable. Can I just say, the thing is, I'm allowed an opinion as a boy being brought to the end. I don't have to side by you. I can side by whoever I want to side by. I can believe whoever I want to believe. Do you know what I mean? I'm not just believing you. I'm not believing him at all. However, I can believe who I want to believe. Okay. Because you have brought it to the app. Do you know what I mean? I never brought it to the app. Corey did. Corey brought it. I never brought this up. I think it was No Face that brought it to you.
No.
But it wasn't me. No. I never asked his name. I never said.
I think Delusive thinks she's on about Corey Wilde, but Corey.
What's his name? Fucking No Face. It was the original thing that came on the app was Top Girl and him. Yeah. With that Corey guy, that Mr. What I'm going to call him Mr. But that M person. When he was telling Top Girl on the live what he had done, he didn't say the person, but he had explained what happened in his version. So that's when it was first brought to the app, in January with Top Girl.
Yeah, so Miss Walters is right. It was Corey that brought it to the app.
So it was Corey, that M guy, that brought this to the app. There was a phone call or a discussion between Top Girl and this Corey guy, not Corey Wilde, this guy. There was a discussion. Top Girl said, bring it, open up, start a live, bring it to the app, and then he's told his version of events and whatever. So that's when it was first brought onto the app, was in January. I don't know how no one caught on to this guy in January. I don't know why Top Girl fucking felt it was, again, back to the same story, held on to this. I don't know how Strawberry Fart can lie and say it was on her phone, but she never looked at it, but she, conveniently found it now. It just doesn't make sense. So they've known for 2 months. So this story came out 2 months ago, but somehow got swept under a carpet and nobody talked about it. Here's what I want to know. When that fucking Corey guy's in the box and he's with Top Girl, who was in those comments? Was Alicia there? Was Haley Comet there? Whoever recorded that, which would be Strawberry Fart, would have all the comments and everyone that was in that live and kept their fucking mouth shut.
Does anyone know how long the Batman account's been about? Because it has all it had all posted all the information about Mr. M, this Corey.
Everyone said that they were all in there. So if they were all, I'll tag you. Please do. I'd like to see if the comments, when they're denying that they only knew just now or they didn't know, or if they were in that live, they were privileged to the information that this guy had been in jail, that there was something about a glass, blah, 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 whatever he told Top Girl, who then sat on it for another 2 months and didn't think to find out. Again, bring it to the platform. Someone's going to find him.
Comments are saying Alicia,
whatever her name is, don't
in the box.
If Alicia was in that live 2 months ago, then they all, and Haley comment, Torian, if all of them were in that live with Top Girl, they all heard him talking and saying that fucking story. So they can't backtrack and say we just found out about it 2 days prior. Then they all knew 2 fucking months ago. Whoever liked those comments, please, if you have that video, send it to me, tag me in it with the comments, and let's see how they keep backtracking that they didn't fucking know anything.
Yeah, a few comments are saying Alicia and TJ was both in the boxes on that live.
When he came out with that story?
Yeah, apparently they joined it after a bit. They were both into the box. This is
So
what
they all knew. So they all knew then.
Yeah.
Wow. If anyone has that, please tag me. Or Delusive can get it off Strawberry Fart, because she'd have the full 2 hours of it.
That's really bad, you know.
Sorry, Ricochet. Sorry.
That it was him, nothing. Until this Friday.
However, you know what? However, what's happened, he shouldn't have done what he's done. And at the end of the day, he's done his time for it. You know, he probably should have got longer, to be honest. But because obviously that's a constant reminder of what he did. You know what I mean, with the eye.
I think Miss Walters just come to the app because it was already on the app, and she said she was getting loads of messages about it, so she wanted to come on to tell her side.
Yeah, absolutely. Because he has said his side. He said it in January, his side. People knew about it in January. You know what I mean? So I don't know why it was brought out again.
He did his side on a group call, though, didn't he, I think?
Yeah. Well, thank you for explaining your side there, Miss Walters. It feels weird calling you Miss Walters. I feel like I'm in court. It does feel weird.
Speak, because you lie a lot.
I'll just see if there's anything more on there.
I think that was it. There was only 2 parts. So what I'm getting is Delusa's not saying she's lying. She's just stating her opinion that she doesn't, believe what she's saying, or she doesn't believe the way
she doesn't believe that he did it on purpose.
Yeah, that he had an intent to hurt her. Intent. Well, listen, at the end of the day, anyone picking up a glass and aiming it at you is with an intent to cause fear or to cause harm. So there's no way he's getting away in my eyes. In my opinion, he did it with an intent to make her fearful or to harm her. And that's why nobody just gets angry and picks up a fucking glass and throws it in the direction of another person. Because you know you're doing it with an intent to harm that person. So for me, no, it doesn't fly that he's saying, oh, no, I just meant to throw it. You're throwing it in her direction. The possibility is it's going to fucking hit her. And you threw it with great force because you knocked her fucking eye out.
Yeah.
So to me, he did it with the intention of harm, not with the intention of, oh, I'm just going to scare her. And even that's wrong. Even the guy's going to pick up
throwing it in the other direction, throwing it away from the person.
No,
it's
nobody
still not right. It's still frightening.
Maddie, stop. No.
I'm saying it's still frightening. It doesn't matter where it's going.
Pick up a glass in the middle of an argument and whip that glass. You're still doing it to scare the person.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So for me, no. He did it with intent of fear or to cause injury. And he did both. So
I just want to say something that's kind of annoying me a bit when Lynn said that she would never have dared lift her hand to her abuser, which is right, most of us would have been too scared. But the thing is, Miss Walters herself said he never really physically abused her in the past. It was all mental abuse by cheating on her and playing mind games with her. She was only 21 at this time, remember? and he wasn't. She said he never like really beat her or anything. So yeah, she would. So obviously she wasn't going to be scared to like raise her hand to him because he didn't usually beat her up, if you know what I mean. And that was just annoying me, that bit, because yeah, people are scared to lift their hand to their abuser, but he more mentally abused her. And that night is when he actually physically abused her badly.
But mental abuse and physical abuse to me is no different.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, mental abuse can be.
Oh my God, it's brutal.
Yeah, very bad.
Again, for me, guilty in my eyes of the intent to hurt her, and at the least would have been to cause fear, which, again, throwing a glass in someone's direction. I don't care how mad you are. If you can get that angry, man, then there's something fucking wrong with you. I don't think most normal people that are getting into an argument are whipping shit around at each other. If you are, then go get some fucking help, because there's something wrong with you. Just leave. Just walk out. Leave the fucking room. Especially, like, we can never overpower a man. We just physically can't. We just physically can't. We don't have their strength. We don't have the same body build. We just can't.
Exactly. And
you can fight back all you fucking want. I'm telling you, chances are that guy's still going to plow you into the ground.
Yeah.
You can fight back all you want. You can scratch him, bite him, rip his hair, whatever you want to do. But I'm telling you, you're still going to get plowed into the ground. It's still a guy.
Yeah. FYP Sausage just said he got served with a Section 20, which I've just looked up. It says it's the offence of unlawfully inflicting grievous bodily harm or wounding on another person. It can be committed with or without a weapon.
There you go. So, again, in my eyes, he's guilty 100%. He caused it with the intent to harm her at that time, which he did.
I've thrown a glass at my wall before in anger. I have, and I'm sure other people have, and it maybe left like a few little marks. But to actually, bust an eye socket, that glass had to have been thrown with some amount of hate and anger.
I don't throw stuff. I don't think anyone should throw anything at anyone. If you get to a point where you're that angry, just walk away.
No,
walk out the door.
Walk away. Just leave the fucking argument and walk away. Don't put your hands male to female, female to male. Just walk away.
No, I didn't. When I was throwing things, I'm not trauma dumping as they call it, but I would be mentally abused a lot, and I would like be standing in my kitchen and crying. I would lift things and start throwing them at the wall. Nobody else was there with me. It was my way of. Anyway, yeah, I wasn't throwing a glass at anyone, just to confirm that.
Yeah. All right, moving along. 100%. You do get to a point where you're scared. You're scared.
Yeah.
Who's got bun Canadian Angie? Who is that? That's Torian. Go back to your little crew. Fuck off. You're no better than everyone else. Actually, you're probably even worse. If it can get any worse. You're not welcome in here.
You're okay, Summer?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Ricochet, what's next?
I don't know. This is another evil sausage party.
What does that say? Yet another delusional Angie opinion. Don't camp to or have an opinion. Or you deserve to get your... Oh, what's this?
I don't know. We were tagged in it, so let's have a look.
Thank God it's not your house, because where your children live, and obviously...
I'm sorry, Auntie, I have to pause you there. My car
He's gone down as intent because it was so close to the house.
Because my car was parked so close to my house. It's arson with intent. It's just not arson. See, at the end of the day, Top Valley's been questioned about the place. Top Valley's been questioned regarding Dean being behind exposing a 15-year-old child, and she said she told the police it was him. I take my hats off and her if it was. I can't go into too much information when it comes to the car, but the car is out there. Dean asked for my address, and then he said he has family.
Someone said it's about court assassin.
They live beside me. I don't know if you've watched any of the clips. And how you in Blackpool turning cameras and stuff. Angie, I think
I actually had a phone call, so I didn't actually an important phone call, like with a friend, someone on here, but I didn't actually get a chance to do it. But can I ask you a question though? My question is, right, because obviously they could target your house next, and you've got your children there, yeah. And I do understand 100% that you should never be silenced. However, do you not think that maybe you should stop doing the cam touring and just kind of do your own thing. For the sake of your children, because the sake of your children.
My question to you is, what is so bad about cam touring? What is she scared about coming out about cam touring that my car would have to be set on fire? What is it she's scared of?
Hold on.
To my property.
I'm lost. Did Court Assassin go set her car on fire?
That's what she's implying, that woman.
Yeah, but Court Assassin says she didn't.
Yeah.
So.
Oh. So this woman was, hold on. So this woman is saying she was cam touring Court Assassin, and then she's saying that because she was cam touring her, Court Assassin went and set her car on fire? Oh, she's
something like that, yeah.
Oh. That sounds a bit weird, but okay.
Yeah.
Over a cam touring. I've seen you cam touring. I've seen everyone cam touring. What is it she's so scared of?
Because I have spoken to other people, and there was not you cam touring, but your opinions with the cam touring when you get people in your boxes, and I assume you do.
Angie, let me tell you something, and I'm going to put this straight to you. I became a mum when I was 15 years of age, and I've never had social services involved in my life. I'm a mum of 5 and a grandchild. Okay, I have a grandchild that lives with me. I will fight every tooth and nail to find out who it was that done that to my car.
I'm not saying there's an excuse to torch someone's car. Absolutely not. I'm just saying to go forward, because you're going back to the past. They're terrible. I don't condone that at all. But however, if you want to protect your children, maybe. I know you shouldn't have to. Shouldn't be silent.
Sorry, there's someone in the comments tagging Maddie in videos. They need to tag FYP Cam25. I told them twice, though.
Yes. But if you're going to cam to not have the opinions that you have when you are cam to it.
Okay, so anything on this app I've said about CA is a false information, or is anybody can judge CA on this app for what she puts in this app? Let's be honest, Angie, but keep it to the bone. She's a deadbeat mama. She is. I've called her out on it. I've said how it is, and I've come out with facts and truth. She doesn't like how she's been spoken about. That does not give anybody the right to go to anyone's property and set light to their car over a cam 2. That has been taken up.
You know what this reminds me of, though, Laura? The Sam Walker situation, DHB, when he wouldn't just leave something alone. And like I said, I don't agree with that either. Sam knows my views. But however, I do feel like sometimes you can poke the bear and keep poking. I'm not saying about
Angie,
has done that. Do you know what I mean? That's, you know what I mean? If it's somebody on TikTok.
Well, do you know the way I was brought up in Belfast? You fight fire for fire and eye for an eye.
What I'm trying to say to you is that you do anything to protect your kids, even if that means being silenced.
Why would my kids be in danger over a cam 2? Someone make that make sense.
They shouldn't be, absolutely.
Exactly. So what is it? What is it CA team is scared to find out? Why is it Baz, a dirty, creepy old man?
You know what?
A turn against.
This just sounds like this chick's a Martha. She doesn't like Court Assassin. Again, saying she can't cam to her, she can cam to whoever she wants. No one should go blow up her car. But I highly doubt Court Assassin would have hired someone to set her car on fire. I find that a bit hard to believe, but
yes, it's wild. When I heard
the story, it sounds a bit off. I think this is her stalker vibes. She stalks her.
Sorry, Angie. The point why I tagged you in this was because obviously it's the things that Angie's saying. It's like she drives me mad sometimes. Like obviously before she was questioning that woman, why is she saying that? She's going, well, you've got to prove it. She's not saying that to the man. She's saying it to the woman who's been hit with a glass in the face. And then this woman comes on and she's saying to her, well, do you think you should stop cam 2ing and stop having an opinion and then people won't torch your car? What is she? What? Should people go torch her? Well, she hasn't got a car, but do you know what I'm saying? Angie's got plenty of opinions and people shouldn't go round to her house and torch her house.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Madness.
When I heard it today, I just thought, oh my God, this is wild.
Well, how can you make an accusation up like that? Like Court Assassin has got herself on a train, gone to Northern Ireland, torched someone's car, come back.
But no one has a right to tell this lady she can't cam 2. She can cam to whoever the hell she wants.
You can do whatever you want.
Can I just say something?
really quickly. First of all, yeah, I don't know if you saw the whole live, right? It's not about her cam touring. That's not the problem. It's her opinions that she has with it, apparently. It's all hearsay. There's a police case, right? And I have seen her cam tour quite a few times, right? Some people are saying that, well, Court Assassin does it, but tit for tat, she goes back at her as well. I don't know. But it's not just that, and it can be classed as bullying if you cam touring with your opinions. Now, her opinions, and I do, and the reason why I, in some ways, did side with Court Assassin, right? And listen, I don't know the whole ins and outs of Kate. It's because she came with no proof, Laura, right? It seems to me like a personal vendetta. She also said that she's has a peddler ring. There's a peddler ring, right? And that's a arrestable offence, just her saying that, right? What else did she? Then she said about she's got a police officer that's a friend or an ex-police officer, and said that this police officer said that Court Assassin had mentioned, I think, some other guy in it. And I'm thinking, nah, a police officer or ex-police officer wouldn't say that, right? They wouldn't actually dob somebody in, do you know what I mean, like that. So I just thought that was a lie. The picture, she said, I'm not even going to go into that, but the picture. So to me, she does seem to have a slight obsession over her. You know, it's not just cam touring; it can be identified as bullying. You know, because it's all the time when Court Assassin's on. So I can understand why Court Assassin's getting angry. I would get angry. You would get angry. Now we cam touring you. I don't target you every day.
You're cam touring me right now.
But I'm just let me explain. I'm cam touring you now, right? I don't target you. I don't cam tour you every time you're on live. This lady cam tours it all the time, and I've seen her quite a few times doing it. Yeah. So when you're targeting one person, yeah, people are going to get mad. You know what I mean, and maybe clap back, and you know what I mean. Like she even said she was in that Court Assassin asked Brett Boy to block her, right? This Laura. But why is Laura and now Brett Boy's live, gifting him? Well, she can gift who she wants, but I just got that impression, and this is just my opinion, that she's following her around the app. You know what I mean? And this is from what I witnessed. When she said that word peddler ring, that's an arrestable offence just there. And now I don't know what's happened to her. I don't know what's happened to the car, but this little comment here saying that I deserve to get my car set on fire, I assume there's someone that supports Laura. Okay. Now I don't have a car. Now we don't.
No. I didn't say you deserve to get your car set on fire.
No, not you. I'm talking about this comment, this video.
I thought you were on about me. I was just saying I didn't say that.
First of all, don't have a car, but we don't fuck around here with the Metropolitan Police. Yeah, maybe the Laura's the police that she deals with. I don't know. It's very different, but we don't fuck around around here. There's CCTV everywhere, and I can guarantee you, yeah, you would be caught. So don't even fuck around coming to my house. I can guarantee you, and that's all I want to say. Basically, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, when I heard that Laura talking today, she did seem a bit weird, like a bit obsessed. She did, and it was all a bit freaky, if you ask me.
It sounds to me so far that this woman's obsessed with Court Assassin. This is what I'm getting so far.
Can I just quickly say, I never said she deserved that car ever.
No,
that's horrendous. Absolutely, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's for someone to go to that extreme. But I did say to her, listen, no one should ever be silenced for their opinions. Absolutely not. But however, it is the internet. It's not a safe place, and people are going to get. People are not going to give a shit about the police or this or that. Do you know what I mean? And they're going to end up doing something. And all I was saying to say to her is, listen, forget your principles, Jeff. Fuck your principles. You got to keep your family safe, right? And if you're choosing your principles over your family, then there's something wrong with you. That's all I was trying to say to her. And all I was just saying to get off TikTok or stop cam touring, shut it down, stop talking about each other, and that's it. But if you're going to... But she kept going on about her behaviour, Court Assassin's behaviour and all this shit. Now she's reported her to social services. Leave it to... She's not... This law is not social services. Leave it to social services then. If you've reported her, you're not police and you're not jury. Block her if you don't like her and move on. If you want to... go to the police or shut up about it. But it's the fact that you keep going on about her behaviour on this app. There's nothing you can do about it. But the fact that you're targeting her is bullying. You know what I mean? Block the woman, and that's it.
Yeah, well, I can't lie. When Cam 2 Crew used to come to you constantly, and they had 8 boxes full of people ridiculing you, I seen that as bullying you.
Listen, let me tell you something. I've had shit in my door. I've had people follow me around to my house. I've got video evidence of everything, yeah? You don't think the police will investigate something if something happens to any car around my neighbourhood? Of course they would. They'd investigate it because of the shit I've had in the past. Do you know what I mean? They know like, the police up north are fucking around here. You know what I mean? So you know, I don't like this comment here where it says you deserve to have your car certified. Whose account is that, Katie and Angie?
No, that's not very nice.
I don't know where is the
It's right beside you.
Yeah, but I can't see the account. Who is it? Is it Evil Sausage
Party?
It doesn't say that
Evil
you...
Sausage
Right,
Party.
listen,
Easy to find your IP, love.
It doesn't say... You can find my IP. It doesn't say you deserve to get your car set on fire.
Oh, is it you? I'm not even with it. Oh, it's like 1:15. I've been on all day.
It doesn't say that you deserve to get your car set on fire. It says... I'm on about her, that you've said don't come to people or have an opinion or you deserve to get your car set on fire.
Never said that. That never came out of my mouth.
I'm saying that's what I saw. I didn't say you deserve to get your car set on fire. I said that before you even come in. I said, and Angie hasn't even got a car. I said, but people don't deserve, like, obviously you have your opinions on here. That doesn't mean that you deserve for somebody to come to your house and do stuff. That's what I was saying.
Don't come to or have an opinion or you deserve to get yours.
Yeah,
that's saying yet another what she's saying is...
Listen, I don't agree with it. I don't condemn anyone doing any of that, going to people's houses. But however, like I said, some people don't give a shit about the police. Some people just don't care. You know what I mean? And sometimes when you poke, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to think, you know, is it worth being targeted? That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not saying you should.
know what? At the end of the day, if this woman wants to keep camping her and have stuff happen to her, that's up to her. That's my opinion.
Absolutely. But what I'm saying is then don't complain about what happens to her. I'm not saying that should, I mean, not happen to her, but a vehicle. I'm not saying I don't condone that at all. But I'm just saying there's nuts men on the internet. You know that.
Yeah, 100%. And she seems to be one of her CA stalkers or court assassins. So if she let her carry on with it, who cares if she gets...
Like Joanne said, I'd have my family safe. Sod TikTok. Absolutely. Sod TikTok. Come off TikTok. Stop doing it. You know, look after your family. That's all I'm saying, because there are crazy people on here. Yeah, we could say to her blue in the face, it's not okay. No, it's not okay what happened to her car. But unfortunately, people do not care. And you've got a choice. Your family or TikTok. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think she sounds, I don't know, this is the first time hearing it. She sounds a bit obsessed with court assassins, so I think she's going to probably keep going.
I do apologise. I think I read that comment wrong. I thought you were saying that I deserve to get my car set on fire. I was thinking, what?
She's saying your opinion, don't camp to or have whatever.
Yeah, no, I wasn't saying you deserve to get your car set on fire. And whoever that was, who was just in the comments, said that I stalk Angie. I don't stalk Angie at all, but unfortunately, in Angie's boxes and lives, there's normally good content. So that's why I record it. You're not going to want to watch something boring, are you?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go jump out now. I think I probably need to go to bed.
I think you're all waiting for, you're still camping, are you? Yeah? Okay.
I'm camping, but, you know, because we're waiting for the video about EQ.
I know what you're all waiting for.
We're not being malicious. We're not being horrible or anything. You know what I mean? I don't target you on a daily basis. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with
I have not seen these videos yet, so I'm waiting for it.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with camping. I'm saying what there is wrong with camping is when you target someone every day and you do it every day and you have malicious opinions.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, and you're just hell-bent on pulling someone apart and just, saying it constantly.
Yeah. It's her decision. You know, at the end of the day, if she wants to keep camping and put her family in danger, that's up to her. Nothing we're going to say is going to change her mind. It's her decision.
Yeah.
I really don't think Court Assassin had somebody do that. That's my opinion. I don't think so.
It does seem a bit extreme.
Because I said Sierra's a split, but it was a joke. Because she gifted me earlier. Oh, it was a joke. Oh, I'm going to go. Okay, thanks, guys.
Okay, bye. All right. Yeah, this one's just like a fucking Martha chick who's lost her mind. And did anybody see the car? Pictures of the car that was burnt?
No, I didn't see it.
Well, then we don't even know if that's fucking true that she did it. So
yeah,
I did. Yeah, it was burnt. But apparently, so I'm just going off what obviously I've heard. It's not Court Assassin that's done it. You know the lad who sits in with her. Is it Dean or something?
Oh yeah.
So he's said to this Laura, I've got family that live a few doors down from you. So obviously she's thinking, well, he's said that and then my car's been set on fire.
Yeah, because she's all the way over in Belfast, isn't she? You
know what, though? That Dean guy is a bit fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't like him.
I don't like him either. When I hear him in the boxes, the way he talks to her, it's like, nah, man. Like, this
Yeah.
guy's got a fucking problem.
Because I don't believe Court Assassin had that done.
Well, maybe he told her. Maybe she had knowledge of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't watch her, so I don't know. I can't stand her. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I know. She's.
So I don't know. If that happened to her, then that lady.
I'll keep my opinion to myself.
I think that lady has to make a decision. Do I continue to be, Court Assassin's Martha and shit's going to happen? Then that's her choice.
Mm.
She wants to keep doing. I don't know. She sounds a bit obsessed, but not that she deserved her car to be set on fire.
It's madness.
I don't understand why people get obsessed with certain creators. Like, it's not your fucking life. Like, move on.
Exactly.
She's a terrible mom. She's a terrible person. It's my opinion. I don't think she's a great person. I think she's got a lot of fucking issues. And fucking, I don't even watch her. You don't like them? Don't watch them. Move on from it. You're Cam 2ing. Her Cam 2ing her is not going to change anything. Court Assassin's still going to be Court Assassin. Just fucking block her and move on with your life.
Like, she's not the only creator it happens to. There's lots of creators across the whole app that people are obsessed with and they sit and Cam 2 every night. It happens on the app, and what can you do?
Aussie Granny, are you here? I don't know this fucking. Anyways, Ricochet, let's move on from that one because that just seems like she's a Martha and she's just obsessed with whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Yeah. I think Ricochet has the static, not me, so.
I'm going to drop down in a minute, Angie, because I'm going to go to bed early tonight. But just wanted to say, one of the videos I tagged you in, of EQ, they've muted it. I'm assuming it's because of the song that was on it. And so obviously you can't hear any of the talking.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Have a good night.
Bye, evil sausage.
Hi, no.
What does that say? Angie thinks EQ is boring and has lost her
sausage. Sorry.
And says the medication has made her soft. All right, let's play this.
I'm not going to lie, I find EQ quite boring these days as well. Yeah, I mean, she takes us so long to start, and then when she does start, it's just stop. And you're like, for God's sake, play that goddamn video. I think it takes about 3 hours to go through one video. I'm kind of like boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? What can you be talking about? I think a lot of times they're thinking they're gifters, but I find it quite boring. Yeah. I think she's lost the touch. She's lost it. Lost her touch, really. People love to watch her, listen to her opinions. She's too nice. Yeah, she needs to bring EQ back, I think. Evil Queen. And she's really going on people. I think she'll get, You and her always say, you know what I mean. Is it? Well, she got that from me. The meds have changed her. Yeah, they made her goddamn soft.
Not soft at all.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Yeah.
Not soft at all. Sorry. I don't know who thinks she's soft.
Yeah, I don't know if she's still listening to us, but I've noticed lately she's saying, is it, to a lot. So I don't know where she's picked that up from, Delisa of Angie, she's like, is it? Like, when people are saying things. I've noticed she's saying that a lot lately. She didn't used to.
I don't know. What's next?
You knew.
Okay, listen, I'm going to take a 2-minute bathroom break. Don't play anything. If I have to go to the bathroom, talk amongst yourselves. 2 minutes. Oh,
okay. You got lift music? Ricochet, have you got any lift music? That's the weirdest lift music ever.
That was the music in the lift. I'd take the stairs.
So would I. I'd be like, what's going on in here?
Oh dear.
What song will we sing?
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Oh yes.
Oh
yeah. I love that. Do you know what? Every time I hear that song, all I just think of is that film where the Millers.
No? Oh. No, I can't think of it.
Millers.
Oh yes, yes, I know. Yeah.
What is
The
it?
way
Simple?
Jennifer Aniston.
Sorry?
The Jennifer Aniston
Yes,
Vanillish.
where
Yeah.
they're in that great big coach thing.
Yeah. That
And that
was
young
funny.
kid gets bitten by the spider. That's why I keep thinking, oh my God.
Yeah.
God. To the left, to the left. Okay, let's go play this. What does that say, please? Oh, it's cool. We have concluded that my lift music has gone up the stairs.
It's just no good.
Stu reacts to Angie saying she's. Oh, okay.
She thinks EQ is boring and has lost her touch and says the medication has made her soft. Oh my God. Well, I'm making more money than I've ever made. I'm attracting lots more better people around. Thank you, Racing Girl. I love you so much. Racing Girl, you are amazing. Thank you so much, beautiful. Make sure to all give my Racing Girl a follow. Pin yourself, Racing Girl, love.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I find EQ quite boring these days.
Well, just don't watch then, love. It's quite simple. You know what I mean? You've said this. Oh, you sound like Chelsea Lee over and over and over again. But still, you can't stop watching. I think I'll stick to my formula of just 3 hours a night. And, you know, and the last few nights, bloody hell, I've been in £700, 600, 900. So I'm not going to change something when I'm only on social media as a job to make money. So I know you sit there all day long and all day night long, and it's your whole life, but it's not mine. So, yeah, just for those 3 hours, stay live yourself and do your own shit.
As well. Yeah, I mean, she takes so long to start, and then when she does start, it's just start. And you're like, for God's sake, play that goddamn video.
Why would I play a video that's on the FYP and readily available that people have already seen? I'm here for my own show. I don't just do FYP. I've always been a live streamer, so now I incorporate chatting to my audience, talking about my day, and it's more interaction based, my show. So yeah, I'm not gonna act like a robot and just look at videos when we've all seen the videos basically. And then the important ones I do give me opinion on quite quickly, but yeah, when it comes to things like this, it's not very interesting. So
you know,
but I'm never gonna change anything when I'm earning nearly £1,000 every night for 3 hours and then having a fabulous life and lovely friends.
I think it takes about 3 hours to go through one video. You know, I'm kind of like boom, boom, boom. You know,
that's why you're not as successful as me. You have days here and there where you'll make some money from battling and that, but yeah, you haven't got continued fortune like I do every day, because I have, oh my gorgeous people who send me all the lovely gifts because I have to be in my next pajamas. Exactly, Alice.
I mean, what can you be talking about? I think a lot of the time...
Can I be talking about? Well, I've got an interesting life because I don't sit 24 hours a day on social media. It means loads of things have happened for me to catch my audience on. My audience want to talk to me, and I wouldn't have as many presents and everything else, you know, if it wasn't for being amazing.
Just thanking the gifters.
Why do I care about you when there's 2,600 people in here, same numbers every night? I get all the cash and everything in 3 hours, that's all I have to do. So yeah, I don't know why you're even commenting, to be honest. So you're that bored on your own life?
I find it quite boring, yeah. You know, I think she's lost the touch. She's lost it, you know, lost her touch really, you know. She's not...
It's called growth, delusive Angie, so I no longer have to say anything nasty. I don't have trolls who watch me. I have an audience of lovely people. You don't. Like, if anything goes down with you, you've got some old women who smoke 40 cigarettes a day in the back going, so you seem very affected by my successes, you know. Talking about me every day at the moment. Thank you so much, Claire. Thank you so much, beautiful.
You know, people love to watch her, listen to her opinions. She's too nice. Yeah, she needs to bring EQ back.
Being nice has got me everywhere, yes.
I think, you know, you're queen.
They all stole that of me as well, yes. Yes, love. And now they all go, yes, yes. Miss Red does it, she does it. They all copy, and from now on, if anything ever goes down with me, I've said to Canadian Angie, she can go live during the day and I'll jump in her box. So then my opinion's only going to be on Canadian Angie's. I'll never join this one's box ever again. Doesn't matter what the story is. Doesn't matter if she's telling lies, going again. I don't care. This is delusive Angie, for God's sake. It's hardly like it's the queen of sheep that casting aspersions.
And she really go on people. I think you should get, You and her always say,
what would I get? By going in on people? Banned? I mean, lose access to my live stream like you do all the time? No thanks. I think I'll stick to my winning formula, which only means I have to dedicate 3 hours a night. And then I get lovely friends off the back of it that I've met through my platform as well. Lots of support. If anything goes down, I've got an army of people. You've got trolls. You chat shit all day.
you know what I mean? Is it? Well, she got that from me. The meds have changed. They made it goddamn soft.
No. If I wanted to be elusive, I could say a lot, but I choose not to because it's annoying you more than I'm not.
Family and I.
We only stick to the FYP, love.
Yeah, you know.
And you think.
I think they both have two completely different platforms. Delusive does her boxes and does her debates and stuff, and EQ does her platform. I don't think she's gone soft at all. She has an opinion. EQ puts her opinion across. Delusive, again, totally different platforms, two totally different things. Right? Delusive holds a lot of debates, has a lot of people in her boxes, and EQ just comes on for her 3 hours, does her FYP the way she wants to, and she does interact more with like us and with her chat. She interacts more with her life and what's going on in her life.
Yeah.
I find
she does.
Yeah,
She
and I
just-
think for me,
we need variety. It can't all be the
that's what I'm
same.
saying. Like, not because I am a big supporter of EQ, but I do like that as well. It's more calming, and I like to hear about her life and what's going on in her life, and whatever. Where Delusive is more, debates and this is happening. So they're both doing their own thing, and no one's boring from the other person's boring. It's just they're both doing different things.
Yeah, and because she interacts with her audience so much and she makes a fuss of every one of them, from small gifts to big gifts, they love it, and that's why she gets the audience in, because they know that they're going to go in there and it's like having a little chat with your friend that you know.
I think EQ's made her thing, her lives more personal now.
Yeah.
More to her chat, to her people, to what's going on in her life, her dog, just things that we don't know. Like other creators or streamers, whatever, don't share those things.
I can tell us where she got nice bedding from and where her pajamas
are from. Yeah, she's got, nice seats for Gracie. It's just looking into her life, you know what I mean, for an hour out of the 2 hours.
Yeah,
so
I prefer it.
Different platforms. Delusive has her boxes and her debates, and she has people in there that are controversial, and she has her opinion, and that's her stuff, and EQ does her stuff. So.
Yeah.
She sacked her housekeeper, she changed her locks. Like, she tells us about her life, which I find quite relaxing, and I enjoy it.
It's true. She doesn't have to keep making up new accounts. She's not getting banned every 10 minutes.
Yeah, but isn't it nice to know a little bit of their lives? Like,
definitely.
It is.
Yeah, like the dodgy house cleaner that used toilet cleaner to clean the whole house.
I find it quite interesting. Makes a change.
Exactly.
Yes.
So they're both different platforms. No one's boring. No one's whatever. They're just. Do I think Delusive's got a bad chat of trolls? 100%.
Oh yeah.
100%. I think that even the way they talk about her, it doesn't matter. Okay, fine. They go at people in the boxes, but even like she's the host and they're saying pissy pants, you're drunk, I'm like, holy shit, like where's these mods? Like mute these people. But yeah, I don't like her chat. Like I said, I think 80% hate her and the other 20% are actually loyal to her. But
they're pretty ruthless in there, aren't they?
Oh my God, she's got a shit ton of trolls in that live. 100%. When they're going at the host and the mods aren't muting them, no. And calling her the most horrendous things. It's just, no. That's my opinion on that chat anyway. But I do enjoy her debates. I enjoy her getting to the bottom of things, and I enjoy that part of her life. I just don't like her fucking chat.
Yeah, I think she could do with a few more mods in there. Like
I think she needs to tell her
on her
mods,
side.
especially when they're chatting shit about her. But anyway, she can do whatever she wants. It's her platform.
Yeah.
If we choose not to go on a platform like that, that's our choice. If, you know, we think, oh no, I'm going to go there, I'm going to get attacked.
Sideways, let alone anything else.
I do also.
Mind something, you got to say that.
Chris, I can hear you.
I do also think because she allows, you know, like a range of different people in her boxes and different creators, that brings their people over to the chat as well, which makes it even worse because they're not very kind to Delusive.
Oh my God. They're not kind to her at all, no.
No.
No, that's why I think she needs more mods, definitely.
I don't know. I don't know what her...
I wouldn't happen just for views, because I just think, you know, some of them are really spiteful.
The people in the boxes?
Yeah, but no, not in the boxes. No, the people in the chat.
Yeah, but again, Delusive handles her own with the boxes. I don't think she's...
No, not the boxes. The chat stream, you know?
Yeah, the chat. That's what I'm saying. The boxes, she doesn't give a shit. She'll say whatever. I don't know. Again, I'm enjoying this part of EQ and getting to know her life and what she does and about her dodgy housekeeper, her dog and Jack and all the shit. It's just looking into her personal life and she's sharing that with us. I don't find that boring at all, to be honest. But...
Hi, Besna.
All right, Ricochet, let's...
Hi, Besna.
Hi, Besna.
Along. Ricochet. Oh,
Ricochet, Ricky.
I'm in the box.
Oh, Ricochet. All right. EQ wonders why Angie keeps mentioning Alex Brigham and thinks Angie and Miss Red will soon be friends. Where did this come from?
We tagged him. It's EQ's vape. Oh, Evil Queen reposted it.
Was that today?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Or she wearing a different top, I don't know. We haven't seen it though, have we?
What are you saying? There he is, man in the box. Who's the man in the box?
Ricochet.
Oh, man in the box.
Yeah, because we were calling him.
Okay. All right, this is from today. I haven't seen this. All right.
I think it's from today. Yeah, it's from today.
Okay.
With your self-love affected.
You know what? You said about Miss Red doing that battle. Why she did it for a quick buck. I thought that was quite rude, actually. Can I mute you for a second, Dave?
Well, how is that rude when it's the facts? I love you, Alan.
I thought that was quite rude that EQ said that.
No, she's just trying to bait me to react because she wants to go, but I just do the FYP.
About Miss Red, and you know, we and Miss Red have had a lot, you know, a lot, you know, beef for a long time.
Nikki, yeah, Delusive Angie has seen that Alex Brigham's going to be leaving Miss Red shortly. You can see it coming, we all can. So she's going to replace Alex, sort of thing, for a few weeks, and then she'll turn. It's a little bit, it's reused over and over again, isn't it? We see it all the time.
I thought that was rude
because Red will feel like she needs help with Alex, so she'll pick Delusive up now for a few weeks, and then Delusive will end up turning again and stuff. Because
I jump into battles,
boring, isn't it?
Jump into Dave Duran's battle, you know. And why can't Miss Red do it?
Why are you talking about yourself though, Delusive? You just said, well, I do it. Well, no one's talking about you, we're talking about Miss Red. You do that a lot. Delusive, reference yourself when I'm talking about others. I think you must fancy me or something, all these messages to me.
Do you know what I mean? How is that being disloyal? What's the name?
Oh, Dave wouldn't say nothing nasty about me. You know, it's better. I mean, he likes me, Dave.
You know, I mean...
You hear Dave, he says, don't speak about it because he knows, Dave, because at the moment, you know what I mean, he's never been one of my favourites before, so he wants to stay in the good graces.
What about when, Alex, when he did the Rising Stars with me? You know?
But that's not you. That's not Miss Red. Why are you talking about Alex Brigham again, obsession? I think it's you that's obsessed with Alex Brigham at this point. You do bring him up a lot. Because I watch her clips on the FYP when she's talking, obviously, about me and this, but she keeps talking about Alex all the time, too. So Sam Walker said for Alex to leave her alone. He has done, and she keeps bringing him up. Well, we were talking about Miss Red on this live that you're referencing, and not you.
He did it for money, right? He was in competition with me. It wasn't Miss Red that did the same thing, doing it in competition with me. It's just hypocrisy. Honestly, can you screen record this? Screen recorders, get out. Out. I want all the screen recorders to screen record my next thingy bob. Out.
Oh, let's hear how monumental it must be to have all the screen recorders on standby.
Come on, let's go. Right. So, EQ has put a video out there saying that Miss Red shouldn't have jumped in the box battle.
I haven't put any videos out anywhere, and I didn't say she shouldn't jump in the box battles. Where is this coming from? You're lying, aren't you? I pointed out the fact that she doesn't like Delusive. She tells her audience not to like Delusive, basically. And then she'll battle her to get money when she's meant to not be a manipulator. We're talking about Miss Red. So...
you know, with me. She jumped in it for quick blah, 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 blah. But I jump in the box battles. Everybody
Nobody's talking about you, though. Not everything's about you.
does box battles, yeah? It's a competition, right? Alex had a bit of a whinge about it because he's...
Alex again? I'm starting to think that Alex has been, you know what I mean? Alex is the victim and she's the abuser of Alex at this point.
She was being disloyal and everything else.
Because we talked about Miss Red and now she's like Alex and herself and everyone's talking about you. Thank you, K&R Pirates. Thank you so much.
But how is she disloyal? We never really spoke. It's a goddamn box battle. As Dave. Dave was a hoe.
Disloyal? What are you talking about disloyal? She's just made the whole video up. What the hell? No one said any of these things.
You know, what about when Alex did the Rising Stars?
Alex again? Look at... I'm going to start counting every clip we watch, how much Alex get mentioned. Because I think he's been accused. You know what I mean? Thank you, Gems. Oh my God. Thank you so much for the umbrella of love. Thank you very much.
This was me and was in competition with me. I didn't make it competition.
Alex again.
He did. So are we all going to say about him and being disloyal?
Disloyal? I didn't say anything about disloyal.
Because she's done the same thing. It's a box battle's a competition. Why can't she get some money on here? Why, you know what I mean? And I've had beef with Miss Red, but why can't she just do her own thing? Why have you got Alex telling you what to do?
Oh my God, Alex again.
Have you got EQ telling Miss Red what to do? And who she could be friends with? Or...
I haven't told anybody anything. She's just crazy, isn't she? Oh, poor Delusive, you had to make it all up, love.
I mean, we're not friends, but
I love her.
Where she can go and where she can't go.
No one said where anyone can go and can't. This is hilarious. Affected, you're affected.
Yeah, it's controlling behaviour.
Oh my God.
You know what? It was a laugh. The box battle me and Dave had was a laugh. No one, I mean, I sang that song, but it was banter, you know?
I don't know why she's going, like, making it so deep, you know what I mean? It's like...
People want the drama. They want people to continue the beef because they have beef with you. You know, you got beef with me. My friend has to have beef with you as well.
She literally tells her people in the box if they go into other people's boxes she doesn't like she won't have them around her and stuff, so... Isn't that controlling?
You know what I mean?
Like, you're trying to control my opinion on Miss Red. That's what you've just tried to do. You're saying I shouldn't have that opinion, but, like, my opinion's correct. Miss Red used the platform to say not to like you to her audience, and they skit you and say bad things about you all the time. And you've got bloody Cockapoo and all that who are always at you. And now I've had an opinion on Miss Red because she's used her real life apparent animosity towards you to gain financially. And now you're trying to control the opinion that I had and talk about Alex Brigham 5 times that I counted so far. So justice for Alex Brigham, I'm starting to think. You seem to be getting all upset with yourself.
Give me a sec.
Oh my God, the sneezing spree is beginning.
Oh my God, I was laughing then because I sent you 3 girls some flowers. I thought, I need a boy gift for Ricochet. No, I sent the cowboy gift then to Ricochet, but it went on EQ's face. And I was like, I'm so sorry, EQ.
Oh, thank you so much, Summer.
Oh my
I don't have to
God.
do that, honestly.
It's okay, my beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, Maddie.
She seems to be on the FYP a lot, so that's what we get tagged in.
Isn't there some EQ drama coming up or something?
I think so. I'll have to check. I go in.
Some EQ stuff that everyone's waiting for me to hear. I haven't heard, but okay, let's go with this.
Yeah, we usually just go through the day as it happened, don't we?
Okay, Angie agrees with EQ and says she will no longer be giving nobodies a choice. You give Dave and Corey a fucking platform every day, and they're nobodies.
Yeah, I know what you know what, and that's true. I do give people platforms, ready-made platforms, and that's where, I keep saying this all the time, but, I want to put in different people all the time, but not, I don't always have that in the box. Do you know what I mean? So I just probably put the same person in over and over again because, no one's wanting the box. But, it's very true. People are getting a platform from me, a ready-made platform where they go live and they're getting hundreds of viewers, and they're getting it because I'm putting them in my box. And I know I need to change that, but it's difficult, because you don't know who's in the box. Do you know what I mean? And so kind of stop putting the same old people in, because the same people are getting a platform from me. The same people. I mean, just box hoggers don't really say a lot in the boxes, but want the box because they want the views. They want to, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Corey, you know what? This is Corey has his own platform, right?
Corey's
so
no.
His own platform, Corey. He got it from EQ.
No,
right?
no.
David Duran's the same.
Corey didn't. Corey's known because of EQ, but Corey did. He's been sitting with Delusa for fucking, wow. I'm going to say almost a year. So no, Corey was known as EQ's mod, and then all the shit that happened with Portugal and all that shit. Delusive, Corey got his fucking platform from you. He sat in your fucking boxes for almost a year. His name was known because of his attachment to Evil Queen. His platform came from you, my dear. And you didn't even fucking see it. Go on. Torian's getting your platform. You gave Top Girl stop letting Torian in your boxes. She's after a fucking platform, period. Okay, Top Girl, because she was your mod and left. Alicia, same shit. Got her fucking platform from you. But Corey did not get his platform from Evil Queen. He got known through Evil Queen. After what he did to her, everybody fucking unfollowed him and dropped Corey. He was like if he had 200 people in his life. But he hung around with you for a year. And he's still doing it. Open your eyes, love. Open your eyes. Go on, Ricochet.
People recognise who they are. They know who they are. What EQ is saying is nobody's. I mean, I hate to put it like that, but I hate to put it like that, but that's what she's talking about. People that no one has heard of, that are jumping in my box trying to get a platform, and I get a ready-made platform and financially gain it on me also, because instead of starting from scratch and doing, trying to get their own content and, doing it that way like I did and some other people did, they're thinking, they'll just jump into my box, get viewers, and then go live and have their own platform. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna switch it up. I'm not gonna have the same people in, okay? It's my platform. I have who I want in. EQ is, I don't know how.
Yeah, definitely no. I ran through a comment. I should have fucking screenshotted it, but apparently Corey was in some battle, and then Cockerpoo commented, "Well done," and then Corey commented, "I learned from the best." I don't know what that meant, but hey, I don't know whose side he's on. Yeah, so I don't know, but definitely uses Delusa for his platform. Definitely. Did I go deaf? I think I can't hear. Oh my God, I can't hear anything.
No, I can hear you.
You're static.
Can hear you.
Yeah, the static's gone.
It's because Ricochet's got the static.
Sorry, I was typing in the comments.
Yeah, so sorry.
We mudding. She's not being passive aggressive. No, she's not targeting borderline. Borderline, is someone coming after you?
Losita?
Yeah.
Rosita, who are you going after? Ricochet, next slide. I have to go blow my nose.
Keeps trying to question Borderline, but Borderline said to her that she just wants to sit and watch the FYP, that's all. But she's going at it by saying silence is complicit and things. So, yeah, she kind of just wants to watch the FYP, love.
Nikita, it's none of your business what fucking Borderline decides to do. If she wants to sit there and not say anything, or if she wants to talk, I don't know where you became her keeper.
Please be respectful of each other.
Okay, guys, I don't know what they want.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
You know what to do, Becky, if she starts. You know what
Don't mess with Becky.
Don't mess with Becky.
Give me 1 second.
What? Canadians saying looking, fucking, don't drill the point more. Oh. I said fucking, not fucking.
Oh, for God's sake.
Ricochet! What's taking so long? Let's get to these videos.
I was just we were playing this video that it's going to need a lot of trigger warnings. So just
Which video is that? Which video is that needs trigger warnings? Yep. Okay, guys, trigger warnings, please, in the chat. I guess this is what we're waiting. EQ says she's happy. Oh, I'm going to start off by saying this. I don't like Rickster and I don't like Talia. I'm going to be upfront with my opinion before I even hear any of this stuff. I don't believe she was pregnant. I don't believe it. I do not believe that she's pregnant in an ICU room. So here's what it's going to take for me to believe her. The other day on Rickster's live, there was a split screen. So he's on his live and she's in a dark room with what appears to be a hospital bed. Turn on the fucking lights. I want to see that you're in the hospital, because you could have rented that bed, and you two they're so fucked up in the head that I wouldn't put it past them. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I don't believe that this happened, and I'm entitled to my opinion. Only because I've gone through some miscarriages. I have never been in ICU, not for a week. I've never been in ICU. I've never been kept overnight. It's pretty much been, as every woman knows, you'll start whatever, and then you run to the hospital. They'll do the ultrasound. They'll see what's going on. If the embryo's still there, if it's not, if you need whatever, and you're gone. So I don't understand, and it's not ringing with me why she's in ICU. I don't know. For a week now. I mean, if she was profusely bleeding, they would somehow have controlled that by now, or she'd be bleeding to death. So I'm just not buying it. That's me, my opinion. Again, I've not heard, and it can happen, of someone ending up in ICU if there was some severe complication that we don't know of. But with what's in front of me now, I'm not buying it from these two. That's my opinion before any of this starts. So that is my opinion. I'm not buying it at all. It's not, that's my opinion. Go on, Ricochet, let's hear this. Trigger warnings, I guess, in the chat.
One sec, just get the trigger warning.
Okay, Steph, stop with you bled for weeks after your miscarriage. So I've suffered 3, one worse than the other one. And of course you're going to bleed for weeks after, but they're not keeping you in the hospital for that. You're not staying in the hospital for that. So unless I've missed something, right now with what I've seen, and I maybe haven't seen everything because I don't watch them, what I've seen, I'm just not believing it. And also, didn't he get fixed? Like, apparently. That's my opinion. You don't like it, unfollow me and leave. That's my opinion. The shit that those two pull. I'm just going to talk on what they pulled on me. Saying I was this fucking woman, getting this woman fucking harassed. They're not normal. To me, they're not normal thinking people. That's my opinion. You don't like it, leave. Unfollow me, goodbye. I don't care. That is my opinion. And I'm sticking to it. That's it. Apparently he got snipped. I don't know. All right, let's hear this.
Or your demented partner. No one gives a fuck. Do something about it or shut the fuck up. I I can't give two shites that the spawn of Satan's not going to be born. Thank Lucifer himself for taking it away. Yeah, honestly, I wish Jack the Ripper was... Oh, she's terrible. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad. Brown said team up with them.
Go to Rickster's. It's on Rickster's profile.
But I'm not bothered. Of course it is, love. Thank God that Rosemary's Baby didn't happen in 2025 because I swear, it's Rosemary's Baby. Well, what did you say about D children, you know what I mean? What would Talia do? I noticed the papers. You or your demented partner. No one gives a fuck. Do something.
And then there's another clip. She needs some trigger warnings too.
UK different care. I can't even read what you're writing. Listen, absolutely disgusting. Get out of the chat then. Sorry, does this go on now?
Yeah, there's
Can you start this again, please? So I'm not looking at the chat now. Sorry, go. I was reading it. Go. Start this again.
Your demented partner. No one gives a fuck. Do something about it or shut the fuck up. I can't give two shites that the spawn of Satan's not going to be born. Thank Lucifer himself for taking it away. Yeah, honestly, I wish Jack the Ripper was... Oh, she's terrible. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad. Brown said team up with them.
Go to Rickster's. It's on Rickster's profile.
But I'm not bothered. Of course it is, love. Thank God that Rosemary's Baby didn't happen in 2025 because I swear, it's Rosemary's Baby. Well, what did you say about D children, you know what I mean? What would Talia do?
there's another clip now.
Okay.
Fucking hell, maybe I'll start believing in God. Fucking hell, love all this godliness, but they took it away. Good. After all these people have done to me, I'm meant to have sympathy. Good. Imagine them raising a child. Oh, God, fuck me. I couldn't imagine anything like that. Oh, no, that'd be on the social services. Look at this. Thankfully, there's no need because nature took its course and flushed it out. Never mind, no. Should we have a stuck poo or something?
Whoever supports this,
you're up.
All right, I don't support the words used because that would be offensive to many, not just, again, my opinion of them I've already explained, but the words used would just be extremely hurtful to women who have lost children. So I don't agree at all with what was said. Her opinion of them and what she said is her opinion. And I guess what her response is what they've put her through. So she's angry with what they've done to her. And this would be her retaliation back, and she's entitled to say what she wants. I don't agree with the wording of it at all, because I think it would affect a lot of women, is what you said, though. Like, I don't agree with it at all. I think the wording is just not something I would put out there, because that is triggering to women. I, like myself and many other women that have actually miscarried children. It's hurtful to hear someone talk like that. I don't agree with the wording of it at all. But again, if she can say whatever she wants, it's her opinion. And I mean, they've done a lot of stuff to her. She's got a lot of anger. And if that's how she wants to retaliate to them, that's her right. Would I have used those words like that? No. I think that can just, that would be hurtful. Definitely hurtful. I would not have said those words. But she's entitled to say whatever she wants. I don't agree with the words that she used. Definitely not. But again, they've done a lot of shit to her. And I think that's coming from a place of hatred and anger. And she has a right to her opinion and to say what she wants. I don't agree with the words, no. I think it could have just been worded different, or not even said to display, well, yeah, whatever happened. And I don't, but again, they've done a lot of shit to her through the years, especially Rickster, and he's still going on about her. And if that's her anger towards them, then that's her anger. No one has a right to tell her that she can't say what she wants to say if that's her right. Because they've put her through fucking hell. Again, would I have used those words? Did I want to hear those words? No. Because that is hurtful. That's hurtful, and it's just no. The words is just not something I'd want to. No.
Yeah.
But then she's entitled to her. They've done a shit ton of shit to her, and they're still going. Like, he's still looking for addresses and EQ minks and this and that, and he still fucking talks about her every night, trashes her every fucking night. Is her reply coming from a place of anger? I think so. The wording, very bad. Like, I would not say that to anyone. But then again, it's her opinion. She can say whatever she wants, and that's it. That's where I stand with it.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. I wouldn't have said it, but I understand why she said it.
That's what I said, yeah.
The anger behind it, yeah. I understand it.
Yeah.
But
that's what I said. Like, we wouldn't say it, but again, look what they've done to her. It's her lashing out at what they've done.
Exactly, and we know from behind the scenes what it was like for us. So, you know what I mean? You can understand, I can understand why she reacted the way she did. I can.
100%, yeah.
I would have said it myself.
Listen, I was just going to say, if someone hounded me, if someone came to me now, like, again, I don't believe her. And because they're both demented in the shit that they do. And like I said, if you don't like it, fuck off, get out of my life. I don't care. Because they're not normal. Like, the things they do are just abnormal to me. I don't get it. The obsession is fucking weird. So if maybe I would have said the same thing. I don't know. But sitting here, I get her anger and I get her response to it. She has every right to the way she feels. Like we said, it might not be something I would say or you would say, but then we haven't been through what she has. Exactly. But the words were not acceptable, in my opinion.
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have said it, but I do understand.
Same for me personally. I wouldn't.
How am I wrong? How am I wrong?
We'd be wrong anyway. We said, Ange, don't worry.
I'm not wrong. Exactly. He's her. Listen, if it was my abuser and someone said, "Oh shit, you know, he's in the hospital, he got injured," I would say, "Well, it's too bad the truck didn't fucking unalive him." Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's the anger. I'm not wrong. It's my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't care. I shouldn't have seen nobody. Can you get rid of these fucking accounts?
I'll drop down to the comments and I'll get rid of them.
All right, Nick. Yeah.
Right, love you, girls and boys. Bye.
Bye, Max.
But like I said, if I totally hate, like, say it was my ex and someone said he was in an accident, he's in the hospital, I would feel good. I hope he fucking croaks. That would be my response, because I hate the person for what they've done to me. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, that's sad. I hope he gets better. I'd be like, no, I hope he fucking suffers a miserable, unaliving, fucking whatever. That's just anger. Things from your past. That's your abuser. Of course you're going to fucking say shit like that. 100%. If I hated a woman, would you wish that on her? If you hated a woman, depends how much I hated her. If that woman had fucking been after me for 10 years and fucking coming after me constantly and abusing me, I probably would. Remember, it's in anger, right? Just like the guy threw the glass in anger.
Yeah. I think that's where people come from in anger. I personally wouldn't. I wouldn't hate anybody enough to say it. But we don't know we don't know behind the scenes what they've done. And she does say in the clip, she hasn't saying it to anybody else. She hasn't saying it to any other woman. That have lost.
Like I said, if someone said to me, your ex was in an accident, and I would say, good. Hope he doesn't make it.
Like, I totally understand EQ's anger because of the things they've done to her, but when this song did...
If somebody came to me today and said, oh, did you hear Rickster's in the hospital? I would say, good. Karma's a bitch. The guy's relentless. The guy's weird. The guy's demented. They both are. They're relentless, psychotic, obsessed fucking people. And I still cannot wrap my head around these two and the shit they come up with. That's why I don't believe her.
They had a picture of that deceased 13-year-old child that they were ready to share around the apps, claiming it to be your child.
Exactly. 100%.
I have to agree, when the song came on, I was like, oh my God. I didn't agree with the song choice, but then again, that it was EQ's platform, her choice. I did not agree with the song choice. It it made my stomach turn a little bit, but I do understand her anger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, that's coming for her, and I'm not speaking for her. I'm assuming it's coming from a fucking place of anger because you fucking hate the person. So yeah, like I'm saying, if it was me, like I said, and I really hated someone, especially my abuser, I fucking wish he'd got run over by a truck. I wouldn't give a shit. The fuck would I care? I wouldn't care. So if that's what everybody was waiting for, that wasn't even I thought it was something fucking, oh my God. If anyone can sit here and say,
yeah, can I answer Angel I think it's Angel in the comments saying I cried when...
No, I don't have to have any empathy for her. Did she fucking have empathy when she was fucking sitting there doxing a poor woman who lost her child in the most horrific way in a fucking bus accident that we in Canada still mourn to this day? Did she have empathy for that? Get the fuck out of my live. Get out. You're in the wrong fucking live. Don't tell me to have empathy for that thing, because you're not finding it in here. Go on my fucking page. Ricochet, go on my page and get that fucking recording of that prick who fucking sat there and fucking said, oh, you're going to kiss Canadian Angie's ass now because she's going to throw you a fucking lion. They're demented. I don't believe it. Get the fuck out. Yeah, these are my true colors. Yeah, when someone's coming after me relentlessly for a week, implicating that I'm some fucking woman who lost her child horrifically, was going to put up this woman's address, her child's fucking photo. You want me to have empathy? Take a fucking walk. Everyone block anyone that fucking says anything like that, please. Don't just mute them, block them if you have the block button. Don't fucking sit there and tell me to have empathy for them. You're crazy. No, there's no empathy there. This guy was going to put up a fucking unalived 13-year-old's picture. And he's normal?
Exactly.
Get the hell out of here. You all need to get your fucking heads checked is what you need.
Well, he was ready to try and ruin your life. He couldn't.
He was.
Yeah.
And that innocent family with their innocent...
That woman obtained... That woman whose son was unalived, and there was, I think, I forget the number of kids that happened to.
It was about 20.
She got another 500 people following her, all from Rickster's fucking live. The guy was, and she was sitting there too. Oh, we're going to be kind. We're not going to reveal. When everyone's telling you it's not her. You doxed a fucking family that went through a fucking tragedy. You were going to post their child. Are you crazy and you want me to have empathy? Get the fuck out of my life and don't come back. Get out. They're obsessive. They're sick. They're twisted. They're demented. I do not believe it. I don't believe it. And that's my prerogative and my fucking right not to believe anything that comes out of their mouth. Because no matter how much their chat was telling them, go look up the story. Go listen to the voice. It's different. No, they still fucking ran with it.
Exactly. Where was the empathy for
10
this
fucking,
innocent
10
family?
heart me's and I'll reveal the address. You're doxing the wrong person, first of all, you idiot. Second of all, you were going to show a child that had passed. And you're asking me to have empathy. I'll say it again. Get the fuck out of my life.
Yeah, they threatened you. They said if Canadian Angie denies that this photo is her, we will reveal the photo of her dead 13-year-old child.
Are you fucking kidding me? And you want me to have empathy? And that wasn't even me. What if they did have a photo of my child's grave? Would they have posted it? Yes. And you want me to have fucking empathy? Fuck off. Get out of my life. Get out of my life. Out. Get out. Block them. I'm telling you, mods, block them all. Block them. Don't tell me to have empathy for fucking people like that. Fucking come at me, man. Fuck that shit. Empathy for two of the worst people, fucking demented, twisted fuckers on this fucking app. Obsessed, fucking abusive, fucking bastards.
Exactly.
Ricochet, can you please go on my page and get that recording?
It's recording.
And that her family are still...
On my page, there's a recording, and you can see it's a fucking recording. Because I had a discussion with Corey, when Corey wanted to call it, like, end this with Evil Queen. I had a discussion with Corey, and Corey was going to get Rickster to fucking leave me alone. And this was his reply in the fucking message to Corey. The guy's demented. Don't come to me to have empathy for her because she was fucking in on it.
Like, can you just imagine, like, you've got a child who's passed away and some nutcase on TikTok is willing to use your angel child's photo to get at another creator. Can you imagine that?
Don't fucking come to me fucking about those two. They can fucking go both fucking do one. Fucking come to me looking for empathy for that fucking bitch. Play that recording. So this is Rickster when Corey says, you know, leave her alone, drop everything. This is Rickster's response. The fucking idiot who was doxing all these fucking women and looking for someone with a child that had passed. This is his brain. And you want me to have empathy? Fuck out of here.
Some of your friends you see, Diddy. You know what I mean?
He calls me fucking C. Diddy. Hold on, Ricochet. He calls me C. Diddy. That's what he's referring to me as. And you want me to have what? Type that a little bit fucking louder. Go on, Ricochet.
Evil Queen. I know you're a lot more clever than that, but you know what a game is. You know what I mean? A true narc. Worming way back in.
I'm a fucking narc. You're going to put up someone's dead kid. You're looking for someone that has a dead child because my child passed away.
Please don't.
I'm the fucking narc. You fucking sadistic prick.
You're lying just to worm back in your book so you stop speaking about Evil Queen. I know you're a lot more clever than that, but you know what a game is. You know what I mean? A true narc. Worming way back in so you stop speaking about people. Oh, yeah.
Play it again.
It's still
The
playing.
next person that says have empathy, play it again.
It's playing again. I don't know what's happening. The video's playing. You're back to the start, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Please don't tell me your friends you see, Diddy. You know what I mean? What you going to do? Drop you a lion just to worm back in your book so you stop speaking about Evil Queen? I know you're a lot more clever than that, but you know what a game is. You know what I mean? A true narc. Worming way back in so you stop speaking about people. Oh, yeah. Just a fool. Please don't tell me your friends you see, Diddy. You know what I mean? What you going to do? Drop you a lion just
Fuck off. Don't fucking tell me to have fucking sympathy or any fucking empathy for people like that.
You know what a game is. You know what I mean? A true narc. Worming way back in so you stop speaking about people.
That guy sat on his fucking live trying to dig out my child that passed away. My child. And he would have fucking posted, he would have put it on a live, he would have showed everything. Instead, because he couldn't find my child, because trust me, if he did, he would have put it everywhere. He went and found another family that had suffered and grieved the loss of their child. Are you kidding me right now? Get your fucking heads on, man. I don't care. I don't believe her. So, sorry. And to be honest, I don't fucking care. Don't care. You're going to call me P. Diddy, C. Diddy? Right there, you're implicating something very severe. And second of all, you're trying to put up a fucking grief of losing a child. And you guys want me to have empathy for her? No. There's no empathy here. Get out. No. You don't think that was trauma for me, watching that fucking asshole on fucking screen recordings every fucking day that I was getting sent? Till I had to say, stop, I don't want to fucking see this shit anymore? And you're telling me to have empathy for her? Couldn't give a flying fuck. Let's go on. Let's take a break.
So, yeah, to answer the woman in the comments that said, how come I cried for CA's baby but not Talia's? This is why. This is why.
Yeah, there's a big difference. There's a big difference. I've kept quiet because obviously it's a sensitive topic, and I find it really difficult to talk about things like that. But Angie has been tormented, and they don't want to give up, and they don't seem to want to understand what they've put her through. So you can understand Angie's thoughts and why, and especially not knowing if, I'm not even going to go down that road about if it's not happened or if it's happened. If it has happened, then that's awful. But, think about what you're doing before you come on here and say all this, that and the other, and it's all our faults and it's all your fault. What did you do to other people? What have you done to other people that have gone through
everybody
this?
was waiting for my reaction to what Evil Queen said. Do I agree with the words she used? No. Did it come like mine's coming out of anger? What she said? Yes. Because they're abusive fucking monsters.
They tore you apart for months, Angie, and they constantly used your angel baby against you again and again. And when they couldn't break you, like if they thought they couldn't break you enough, they found a 13-year-old passed away child that had absolutely nothing to do with you.
Disgusting.
Him on his camera roll, which you could see on his live when he was scrolling, and he was threatening to out it if you denied that picture was you. Is people not registering what these people have done, and then you want to come in here and say, oh, Angie's got no empathy, oh, Angie, you're horrible, you're terrible, how could you do that?
Yeah, think of that poor family, that what they've spoken about, the trauma they've also gone through, and if they've got wind of what these people are saying about them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, there's no empathy here, sorry. None whatsoever. And I'll say it again, I don't agree with the words that Evil Queen used, but you can see where my anger's coming from, and she was abused by him for years, the two of them. So she said what she said to me out of anger, like I'm saying it right now, out of severe fucking anger. When I hear somebody writing, you have no empathy. No, why should I? Couldn't give a flying fuck after what they fucking put me through. And they only stopped it about 2 weeks ago, if that. And trust me, he'll start again tomorrow. And go dox somebody else that has a child that's passed away. They don't give a fuck. Why should I give a fuck about anything that happens with them? I don't have to have empathy for them. I don't have to have any fucking consideration for them.
That's too far.
Tell me where I have to have fucking empathy and where I fucking don't. Anyways, enough with that. They fucking planned it 100%. Fucking, I have no fucking, couldn't care fucking less. Don't believe her one fucking word that comes out of their mouth. And at the end of the day, again, if they can go and mock this poor woman, what her family went through, and still say it's me, 10 hand hearts to reveal the address, 10 hand hearts to reveal where she lives. Are you fucking kidding me right now? You guys are actually sitting in here telling me to have empathy. Did they show me any? Did they show that poor lady any? They were going to dox her child that passed away? Were they going to fucking show you guys? Go on YouTube and watch how sad that story is. He had no empathy. He had no consideration. He had no compassion. He wanted 10 hand hearts. Fuck out of here. Anyways, let's move on with this shit.
You okay, Angie?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm fine. But everyone was like, wait, did you see the EQ video? Did you see that? Yeah, I was waiting for some explosive, fucking outrageous, fucking, I don't know what I was thinking I was going to see. Again, I don't agree with the wording because it could have hurt other people. But I see where her fucking response came from a place of anger. Same where mine's coming from. Don't fucking sit there and judge anyone after what those two have fucking done. If you haven't been at the end of those two's wrath and they're fucking relentless, then shut your fucking mouth and don't say anything. Fucking bullshit, these people on this fucking app. Compassion for what?
Hello.
Hi.
So, what obviously the FYP clip channels have missed out of the clip, Canadian Angie and others. I don't care about these other audiences. They're not my audience, but my audience, I actually said, and I'm not talking about any other women, and I would never say this, and I know my own audience will understand the reasons why I'm saying this. I don't believe it for a single second. I called this out weeks and weeks and weeks alongside you, and even Delusive and Corey. So now they're sitting there going, but like you've just said, they sat there with another woman's trauma who'd lost her child in a big, massive incident in Canada only a few days ago, matter of a week ago. So, Canadian Angie, how long have they been coming for you for?
Fuck, at least they've been, what, 2 months, 3 months? They've been...
Okay, so I've had Rickster for 2 years and Talia for almost 1. So imagine that every single time you're live, every single day, another allegation, another accusation. And she just joined Elisa's box while you were live and was like, hi, everybody. And in the end, she was laughing and joking away with Corey. If that's somebody who's had a miscarriage, girls, you know, I don't believe it for a second, hence why I've said it. So if any other audience members are impacted and they're not my audience, I don't care. Canadian crew know, they all know. Canadian Angie's had three miscarriages. Do you think she would entertain me if she thought I was ever even thinking that about anything other than a fake incident? So they're liars. They've got no proof, no facts. She can pop her tummy out all she likes after a Sunday roasting and take a picture. I'm sure many of you women in the chat can push your tummy out that big as well when you have had a full dinner. So I'm not fooled and deceived for a second. They put what they believe to be Canadian Angie and her deceased child up on the screen a week ago. Yeah. Fuck Talia. Fuck Rickster. They never were pregnant. I'm going to go, but love you all. And my audience know that I would never speak about that, and I don't care what other women in any other chats are offended, because mine, yours, and others who love us will know exactly the reason why. Imagine you've had a few months, Canadian Angie, imagine that, 2 years from him, and then he joins up with her, so I've had a year of both of them. So just don't even care. Look what they did to Delusive too. She's such a thick bitch. And Corey's like, take care, Talia. Make sure to make contact tomorrow, you thick, fat, ugly cunt. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, EQ.
Night.
Fucking crazy. No, I definitely have no voice left to talk after yelling.
I'm going to go and have a ciggy.
No, not right now. My voice is going away. My voice is leaving me. After yelling.
Well, you've been riled. And you need to be calm.
I know.
Whoa. I'm frozen.
Okay. There's going to be conflict of opinion on this, no matter what anybody says, and Angie has every right to say what she said after what she's been put through.
Yeah.
So you either agree with it or not. That's not really any of her business. She doesn't really care what you think. She said her opinion. It is what it is.
Yeah, people shouldn't be sharing that kind of information about people they don't know, have no idea about, no idea what they've been through. You know, you shouldn't be doing that. Don't care who you are. And I'm not going to say any more on the matter.
Yeah. Let's just hope they do better in future.
Anyway, moving along, I guess. Is there anything else in the fucking FYP that's triggering tonight?
The next video is Rickster's reaction.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Do we really have to look at Robbie Rotten?
Do we have to?
Yeah, the dog's in, Fiona. Let's hear some of what this idiot has to say, and I don't know if I want to listen to him, to be honest.
I think we need trigger warnings again because I think
You clearly aren't maternal, ladies. Why don't you go fuck yourself? Who's that person? I lost him. Somebody find that one. Go ahead, Ricochet.
These people have done some ailments are simply good. Imagine Them raising a child. Oh, my God. Fuck me. I couldn't imagine anything like that. Oh, no, that beyond the social services. Look at this. Thankfully, there's no need because nature took its course and flushed it out. Never mind, though.
Whoever supports this, you're
anyone who supports her, anyone who supports Andrew Hold, right, who literally has had the changeover so she could literally broom small kids. I've played it many times. You're all sick, man. You deserve all the worst karma in the world. You're royal creatures, and every one of you, I believe in the Almighty upstairs, will get your karma. I don't care what you think about me. I don't care if you're laughing and giggling. Every person who laughed tonight about our loss of our child, every person who thought it was funny that my girlfriend nearly died and carried our child for 3 months of her life, to lose our kid, any fucker who finds that hilarious and funny, you're fucking horrible. You don't deserve to have kids yourself. You don't deserve to be in this world. You disgusting creatures. You're disgusting. Let me just show you some of these comments, guys. Let me show you some of these comments, right? So, see this woman, you've seen her in hospital, and she's doing everything to deflect from the evilness that comes out of her mouth. Never once has anybody said about that sleep was made up by her. Not once. All evil and utter lies.
And he's not fucking evil? He's not evil for what he did?
Talia Dean has lost
all with the papers picking up.
That one.
He was contacted. We found the papers.
Fuck off.
No. So that's your excuse.
Go fuck yourself.
Even though I've done the live and told all week what happened and the paper
No,
was
what
produced.
the fuck do you want? Stop saying my fucking name.
Exactly what happened and gone on. She was speaking about it in a live. I'm commenting in videos saying, ha ha, Talia, ha ha. I've even got screenshots of her commenting on posts saying, ha ha. Oh, sorry to interrupt. That's exactly what she did. So, they could not have published anything until she's spoken public now, so it's in the public domain. The public are talking about it. If this gets leaked to the newspaper, it will be ran. She spoke publicly on a public platform, which means it's open to public scrutiny and news reporting. So just wanted to put that on. I was going to say that tomorrow night, but love you all. Goodbye.
Ricochet, before you start, I just wanted to point out a very good comment. He wanted another child so badly with Talia, yet has anyone heard the voice recording of how he threatened his own child that is here? Dad of the year? Not. Sorry, Ricochet.
You want to call that a woman? You say that's a woman, do you?
Bullshit, fuck off.
You're an alpha male man.
What did you do, prick?
Thank you, Midnight. Because there's not one woman in the world with any paternal bone in her body. Or
Oh my God, hold on, please.
Probably even a...
Him talking is just making me sick. Now he's talking about all women. There's not one woman, this shit and that shit. You were going to put up an unalive child. Is he fucking serious right now? You know, I don't want to listen to him. I don't. I really don't. I don't want to hear anything this fucking guy has to say. I don't want to listen to him. I don't want to hear him. He fucking gets me so fucking... I just can't do it. I can't do it.
I agree with you. I wouldn't even give him the views that we've watched it.
He's evil, and the lies that he tells and how he paints himself out to be this badly done to, bullied little... No, he's the evil one.
He's a fucking... He's not normal. He's not normal.
No, he's the source of the problem.
What's the account called? All the feckin' receipts or something. If you go to that account, they have a recording on there of how how Rickster was talking about his daughter and threatening to actually violently hurt her.
He said before he had a scan, and she said she was having a boy. How did they know? How many months was she supposedly? Does anybody know?
3.
3 months, oh, okay. And her belly fucking grew that quick, did it? I don't fucking believe her, and I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. I'm sure to find out the sex of your child that early,
you book your own private 3D scan, 4D scan, to get an early, because I know a member of my family did that. But if you wait for the NHS or whatever to do your scan, I think it is a bit later than 12 weeks.
Yeah,
So either way, they would have had a scan. Really, I don't know.
Yeah, you can't tell at 12 weeks. Anyways, like I said, I couldn't fucking care less. Don't give a flying fuck. After what they've done for the past fucking 2 months, every day having to hear about a child unalive, did that not affect me? Of course it fucking did. And now someone's telling me to have empathy? The fuck out of the fucking front door. Fuck off. Empathy for what? Couldn't give a fucking flying fuck.
Yeah, at 10 weeks you can get a blood sugar gender thing. It costs you £150. At 15 weeks you can get a private scan where you will have a scan picture. And then after that, it's the NHS, which will not tell you your sex of your baby at 12 weeks old.
Exactly. No scans were shown. Oh, don't worry. She'll get one off the internet now, and she'll make it look like it's hers. Don't worry. Like I said, I wouldn't put it past them. If that hospital bed was fucking rented in a dark room, I wouldn't put it past them, because they're not fucking normal. Turn on the fucking lights then. Well, I guess she's out now, is she? Oh, I've been harassed for harassment and bullying. Oh, let me restart.
Okay.
Then I don't.